Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
All
we're
right.
going tonight?
Right now, yes.
Oh my god.
We said we were gonna go.
Ah. And you said there's only an hour? You
Yeah.
only give us an hour? Fine,
I should
whatever.
I should probably message that Pulse, who would I message to tell that I'm not coming back for a couple days at the rat cage?
Well, you're out on a run. You're expected to be back
Okay.
when you're back. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's my first run since I joined. Also, because I'm trying to like add a little bit more swagger to him to fit that. Just let me know if that's like something Deadman would have smacked out of him or if encouraged a little bit.
Well, the thing is, when you're dealing with somebody higher than you in the Hellions,
Oh,
you defer
X,
to them.
yeah.
But if you're not with the Hellions, well, you're the fucking guy that's leading them.
Okay, so this is okay. This is right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you all are taken to a large yacht type boat. I say yacht because that's the closest approximation of a large boat that goes places. Takes you a few days to cross the Atlantic. You know, get down to the Panama Canal, go through, go across the Atlantic. You were taken to Ethiopia. You're in a large helicopter that takes you to a base camp that is different from the one you had seen before, Banjo.
Ooh.
In fact, it
Oh,
is.
do we not have to climb the damn mountain this time?
In fact, it is completely different, and you find that
Yes,
it is actually at the base of the valley.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh, we don't have to climb that bloody cliff anymore.
As you are taken on a crawling type truck that looks to be special made for this purpose, and so it doesn't fail on its way up like the other ones did.
I think it's the amount of people the trolls they put in this thing. Can't
And-
handle the weight.
You'll notice, Banjo, that all the trolls are giving you the smile and nod, and a couple will come up and give you a handshake.
Can I talk to any of them that were there to kill the boar? Like, just to like make sure like it actually is dead, and the guy didn't just like yeah, it's dead. We killed it, and then like mid fight with another god, it comes in and kills us all.
You will be told that the ones that killed it are on a well-deserved leave after the fact.
But like, is there anyone there? It's like a friend of theirs, like that can like I'm not getting
Oh
this
yeah,
like from
they
a friend.
can confirm that it is dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not getting this from like a friend. Who
A
heard it
friend
from
of a
his
friend of a friend? No.
Yeah. Okay, good.
I'm going to actually sense the party real quick.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay, I can tell nothing from Banjo.
TB. His name is TB.
TV. Bones, he can tell standard grade where.
Most of
So-
it's not standard. But you can see most of it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
There is a
also-
distinct lack of soul where Bones is.
Actually,
can
I'd like
guess
to point
that
out I
his-
have more soul than most. I've got 1.12 essence.
A distinct lack of soul in Bones.
Rebellion, I can tell if he's awakened.
Oh, you actually get 2 less dice at sensing me, but
Alan just rocked up.
your success was before that anyway. So,
Raiden, 3 hits, so I get to tell if his relative magic to mine, if he has any.
Yep. Physical, I do.
Magic 6, I assume?
Of course.
Yep, so his magic is higher than mine. And Usagi will walk up to Raiden and Rebellion, say hi, and just sit next to them for the entire trip.
hey. So,
I guess.
how are you doing? No. You excited to get to the valley? It's a pretty fun place, especially for us magical types.
How could,
Yeah,
how could you tell I was magic?
They don't send a kid, or not a kid, correct?
Because I
someone in.
sensed you too.
Actually, you have to roll that, because there's a fact that you might know. Okay, I think he looks like a normal human still to you.
Oh, okay. Then the valley's a pretty fun place for magic types like me and Raiden.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he looks
Don't let any of
awakened,
the black
but
stuff get on you.
Oh, okay.
just he doesn't look like another thing.
Okay.
He's just gonna
Oh.
put his hands in his pockets. Say, nice to meet you guys. I hope we can work well. I've always wanted to kill something as big as a house.
Oh.
Little bigger, little bigger.
A
Yeah.
little bit bigger.
House is not quite the right scale.
Maybe skyscraper.
So
Maybe.
Never done any climbing before.
TB actually wants to
Not
talk to
really.
Rebellion about preparing a fastball special, since it worked out so well last time.
Yeah. Yeah, Banjo, if you want to. I'm totally.
TV.
Or sorry, yeah, TV. I'm totally up for it. If you think you can throw me, I weigh a bit more than Steam Drive.
How much do you weigh?
220 pounds.
So you'd be limited to 50 meters
Oh.
instead of 90, like fucking Steam Drive.
That's no problem.
I almost threw Steve Drive over the damn sky.
Yeah.
How much is 220 pounds?
TB is wearing Hellion colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many kilos?
So,
Yeah, if he
I'd
takes
probably
off-
ask, hey, do you know Dead Man?
Yeah, I know, Dead Man. If he also takes off that shirt, that patch on the back of the jacket is also tattooed onto his back. Like it's a huge back piece.
Okay. Oh. Brilliant's just like, yeah, I went on a run with Dead Man. He's the most badass orc I've ever met. If you're,
Yeah, he's the Dead Man.
Okay, get off, both of you.
Well, that's what TB would actually say too.
I know. It's just
I'm just saying, if you're part of his gang, then
Yeah,
things are gonna go well.
It's me, Plink, Stamp, Molly, Johnny. I don't know any other ones. Ricky, Stevie. I'll just sit there and name. TB will try to sit there and just name them until he runs out of gang members he knows.
yeah. There's about 20 of them.
There's only 20?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Have you happened to meet the other members of the gang? They're worth about 100 other gangers.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
So it's
Other than the ones that I know.
Dead
Well, I mean,
Man's
like,
worth
there's
about
Dead Man's
500 regular.
Yeah, there's Dead
years.
Man too, who's worth 300 or 400. Molly's worth a couple hundred. Plink is worth at least 2.
At least 2. I'm, I'm telling Blink you said that.
You know, so it's not too far fetched that the Hellions with a small amount of people can hold a huge amount of turf, just based on rep alone.
That's true, and they're not like they're a well mannered gang too. They'll just come collect every week.
Come collect every week, and there's no problems. You know?
they're not
If
gonna.
there is a problem, they solve it.
Yeah.
Right, let's go down, get into this valley.
So you are on the crawler thing, and it stops right at the pass. So Usagi, who has never been here before, this is Ethiopia. It is muggy. It is fucking hot. It's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit and 100% humidity.
While Usagi's experiencing it, he's watching me put on a full set of full body armor.
Yep.
I'm gonna slip on my armor jacket and helmet.
Did we get to their base camp yet, or have we not yet?
You stopped by in the base camp and were ushered directly to the crawler thing.
I really wanted to see if they could sell me a revolver really quick while we're there.
Nope.
I have a
you guys
revolver
are
to borrow.
you guys are getting beelined.
All right.
You can see if one of them will lend it to you, but after last time, they may say, "No, I remember what happened to your gun last time."
I can.
The Minotaur told us all about it, how you got swallowed by the snake, and it's in the snake somewhere.
Rebellion, you can borrow Usagi's spare revolver.
I would love to. That would be great. I thought we were
It's,
going to have an extra day to prepare.
It's a Cavalier Deputy with an internal smart link and a gas vent 3.
Great, thank you.
Oh, and it has a clip of XX and a clip of hollow points.
I've got my
Revolvers don't have magazines; they have cylinders.
Speed loader.
speed loaders.
Yeah. I'm one of those whack jobs that expects people to actually know their firearms nomenclature. I know. Fucking
Sorry,
crazy.
I just used clips because I don't know what.
No,
like,
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just being a fucking anal retentive asshole. So you all are on the crawler. You get to the pass, as such as it were, and all of you know exactly how this looks. Usagi, you are looking at a small, like game trail type pass. You know, it's barely it's barely wide enough for a troll and a half, and you look up, and the mountains go up about another kilometer. And it's a dirt trail. So does anybody sense, walk in?
yeah, I guess
What are you guys
I'll
doing?
sense the area.
Okay.
5 hits.
Okay, so 5 hits. You are looking directly into an active and very chaotic mana warp.
Eyes widen.
You feel the astral ebb and flow from one instant to another. This area is under extreme chaos, as if there is something primordial causing it to be unrested. That's what you're looking into.
So I'm looking into basically a mana storm.
Yes. On the astral. On the physical, it looks just fucking fine.
Welcome to the valley.
He'll probably rub his head a bit because of minor headache and continue walking.
Okay. So, as you all walk through the pass, everybody is accustomed to this because they know what to expect. But, Usagi, as you walk in, it goes from the hot and muggy terribleness of Ethiopia to ever so slightly chilly. And the air is nice and thin, and you breathe in and out, and feels good. Real nice and real, just real good. You know, it feels real good.
He's gonna
And-
say out loud, if there's a cradle creation on Earth, this is probably it. Seems perfect for humans.
And then you step forward
You're not
into-
far off there.
into the valley. And you see about 8 meters of a marble bridge that has crumbled. And this marble bridge is probably 4 meters wide. You look to your left and you see white walls of a sheer cliffed valley. 2.5 miles to your left. Look to your right, probably about 2-3 miles to your right. And you look straight ahead and you see a dead brown forest. About 10 miles, 10-15 miles maybe, off in the distance. And then you look down and you see miles upon miles of sandy desert. Almost Sahara-like. And then you look directly down and you see the cracked and shattered mudbed of what was once a lake. And in that lake you see a small outpost of black trolls moving in and out like tiny ants. Because you're about 2 kilometers up in the air.
Can TB go and like gesture to what time of day is it again?
It's midday.
Okay. And he's gonna point it at the valley. You see all where the sunlight touches?
Yeah.
That's a shitty valley where we're all going to die.
No need to scare the new guy.
You see that shadow part in the distance?
Mm-hmm.
That's some other fucking country. We're never gonna get there.
And
Let's
Okay.
just move.
as you kind of move to the side and the bridge is no longer breaking your line of sight, you see that there are huge, monstrous, colossal pillars of marble holding up remnants of what was once apparently a bridge to go over this lake valley to that ruined forest.
Usagi will like whistle a bit and say, "This is something I'm probably gonna have to be able to write a paper about."
And then you look under where the bridge meets the stone on the far side, and you see a huge gaping maw of a doorway, about 60, 70 meters high and about 30 or 40 meters wide, and a pile of rubble and ancient stone at its below it.
I'm gonna turn around to the other runner, say, "What's behind the door?"
We haven't gone in there yet. That's where the last group of giant monsters came from.
The the rock things. Seems like a
Yes.
small place for them to get through. They looked pretty big.
I'm gonna just. How far away is this?
From where you stand to that giant doorway, about 15 miles.
Oh,
It looks small from here.
It's a lot bigger
Yeah,
when
it's-
you get up close.
So
Yeah.
the bridge is down. How do we get across?
You look
Are
to
we
your
trekking
right, and there is a cupola on some sort of a track that goes directly down. TB, you will recognize that this is the thing that you climbed down before. It's just mechanized now. And it's got room for just about all of you in your gear.
Let's hop on.
Great.
yeah.
All right, you hop on down, and you are taken down the kilometer to the valley floor. And you are next to a base camp, and just outside of the base camp is a large stone carcass.
Wait,
Of a
it didn't
boar.
dissolve?
It didn't dissolve.
Stab it in the head.
You're about 500 meters from it, but yeah, it hasn't dissolved yet.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to the look to the team and say, did they have flesh to them?
No, this TV's grabbing. TV's tossing on his armor. He's telling everybody we're going to check this out now, and if it's going to move, we're going to kill it now.
Yeah. Be
Move. We're
prepared.
stabbing this thing in the assumed weak spots the moment we get up there.
So I'm gonna go ahead and activate my combat sense focus.
Oh
How-
boy,
how
roll
many
me them
dice?
d6s.
Still just
What?
4.
Yeah, just 4.
Oh,
does
it
it
doesn't
work?
Zero to
activate.
-1 doesn't activate. So Usagi, a fun thing about the mana warp.
Okay.
Every time you want to cast a spell or do anything magical that is not a passive ability, you're going to roll 4d6. The first 2 dice are the negative background count, and the second 2 dice are the positive background count. Because you are a surge and things, the final result is going to be doubled. So if the dice say it is a +5, it is then doubled into a +10.
Well, I can't actually use anything magic without probably summoning a god, so I'll be good.
So yeah, I'm just letting you know because that's the mechanic. That is the fun chaos mechanic of the valley.
Which is why Tomo Bedlam would have been fucking creepy.
Yeah, Toma Bedlam in here would have probably exploded himself.
Yeah, or all of us. Cast armor on TV. TV now grows tree bark on his body.
I got to go super speed last time.
Oh wait, you get buffs if you have magic done on you?
No, I'm saying like I would have surged.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I try
Yeah,
that
Steve-
that
yeah.
focus one more time?
Steam Drive surged in the valley.
He became a chicken after I. But the worst part is she did it after I threw her.
Yeah.
wait. Issue ran into. I'm sustaining a magical ability.
It is dispelled as you enter the valley.
Okay, so as you guys enter the valley, there is a husky standing next to you guys.
Oh my god.
It's
You are
standing
now
there
my
like
favorite
right
runner.
where.
Right where Usagi was, yes.
Yeah, and the clothing is
Was
in a
Sasaki
lump
carrying
around
any
him.
gear?
Yeah, he was carrying gear. It's all in a lump around him.
As you shake and wag the tail and
Oh god! Oh god! TV's allergies activate. You son of a bitch! I'm gonna kick the dog.
That's great.
I'm gonna immediately try to turn into a human, back into a human then.
All right, roll me 46. Okay, so that is a -3, so you're in a -6 for the back.
4. Oh, okay. Well, I'm back into a human form, but I'm naked, and I imagine I quickly slap my clothing back on.
Yeah.
Are you a? Please tell me you're not an elf as well.
He's a normal-looking human in his human form.
Okay, good, because otherwise TB would really hate you. You're a dog and an elf.
There's nothing good about you.
I knew those elves were tricksy.
So Sagi's gonna look around and say, you guys didn't see that, right?
We totally saw you turn into a dog.
TB sneezes all
Yeah.
over you.
Well, please don't turn me in for a 5,000 new yen bounty.
Okay, once you enter the valley with people, you're brothers for life. No matter.
Yeah, 5,000's not worth it anyway.
Oh, okay, good then. Let's
So-
keep going.
Yeah, so you are walking up towards the that carcass of the boar. Is anybody sensing or doing anything fun?
Oh,
Ryan's
Yeah,
gonna
if
get
you want to do
the
a census
sword.
boar, for sure.
I'll check it for life.
Okay. In 2 successes, Usagi, there is a shining beacon on the back of this thing.
It's alive.
I'm gonna
So
walk
just-
up to it and fucking stab it.
Or where are
We'll
you going to
probably-
stab it? It's about 5 meters long by 2.5 meters tall by
The-
about 2 meters thick.
The beacon?
Right, but that was somebody that was not you.
Oh. Okay.
I'm assuming he's not. Never mind.
Okay,
Oh
is that,
god.
is that a +5?
Yes, that is a +5 rating.
Oh god,
Have fun with physical drain.
it's a sword. My weapon full guy's sword.
Oh.
It's the
So-
bloodstained one.
It becomes
Yes.
your hand.
So, Raiden, are you going to stab the shiny bits?
Yeah, let's have those shiny bits.
Wait, no,
Let me
tell us
check.
where the. Okay, never mind.
Roll me an attack.
It's gonna be glorious. So that turns into a rating 8 weapon full guy.
Well, shit.
I think that's a trigger for foci addiction.
I'm fairly sure it is.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
going to be once he's done resolving this attack.
Yeah, Steam Drive surged, and
Got addicted to a foci.
Yeah. That
I
astral.
just need to double check it. I keep all those.
So, Raiden, you stab down into this boar, and you feel once again something seep into your soul. Gain 2 ranks of Forbidden Ancient.
Yay!
Usagi's gonna ask, what the heck is that?
So, Usagi, what you see is Raiden run up, activate his sword, and as the sword is unsheathed and activating, you see it turn a pure inky black, like it absorbs light around it.
I'm definitely gonna look at it.
He charges and jumps and stabs. And you see something inside of it, like a tendril, move from that thing into him, right into his chest, through his arm. As the boar turns black and begins to dissolve into this inky black stuff. And Raiden, again, you feel something enter in you and you feel wrong.
Ugh.
Your eyes are now black.
Ugh. Does anyone tell Raiden this?
Does my magical poor successes on magical theory tell me anything?
That's some fucked up shit.
Like, is it just the pupils, or is it his entire eyes just black?
So you know how most people have whites, then irises, then pupils? You have
Yeah.
black and then black and then black.
Oh god.
can I roll riddles or famous minotaurs for this?
Maybe.
Raiden, you may want to get some sunglasses.
Do I get anything different from his aura now?
Yes, yes, you do.
Does it
Alright, there
look,
was already one there to begin with.
does it look wrong?
So what you see is Raiden. He looks like Raiden. And then there is an aura encasing him. It looks to be some type of stone armor. And his eyes glow a terrible golden color.
This is in the astral.
Yes.
Don't fucking tell me we're gonna have to kill Raiden.
I'm gonna speak up and speak to Raiden. Hey, in the astral you look like a small golem, right?
No, I didn't know this.
Yeah, you look like a what I'd imagine a moving chess piece would.
That's
Uh,
not good.
I think it had to do with that thing you just stabbed. Oh, and the black arm that entered you.
So that's what happens when you stab them with a magic sword. I felt something like that last time. Oh god.
Oh yeah, Raiden, this is way worse than last time.
Yeah,
So, TB, you remember a saying a long time ago, stare not into the abyss.
because the abyss stares back.
Yes.
And then it gets really weirded out because you're staring at it.
No, no, it doesn't. It just kills you. I'm gonna try and poke the Minotaur, like the boar, but not in like the.
No, it's just a pile of puddle of blood.
Okay, now it's
As
now
some
it's
of the-
disappearing.
As a bunch of the trolls in the camp are looking at you guys like, holy shit, what just happened?
Didn't actually kill it.
TB's gonna walk back very calmly, and he's gonna remark to the trolls, "Next time, make sure you stab it in the soft bits. Otherwise, it's not really dead." Pro tip for you.
What are you talking about? We shot it until it wouldn't move.
And he's gonna hold up 5 fingers and continue walking into the valley, into the
I'm back.
encampment.
I guess they do just die faster if you hit the soft bits. They'll eventually die hitting them in other places.
Saga's gonna ask, do bullets work on them?
If you hit them in the soft bits.
So find the soft bits, shoot them in the soft bits, then they goop.
Yeah. So you can sense things, right?
Yeah,
So
more or less.
I imagine you saw a glowy bit when you looked at that boar. Whenever we come to one of these things, you're gonna want to sense it so that you can point out where those glowy bits are to everyone else.
And then
Yeah.
we'll go stab it.
And then shoot it there.
Yes.
Yep.
If you can, anyway.
Well, let's hope. Wait, why are your eyes black?
What? I
Raiden.
mean,
So I'm just gonna look past the person who's talking to me last and to Raiden. Your eyes are completely black.
I'm shining at one of those eye lights in his eyes at the time.
Okay.
fuck.
It
That-
looks as if he just has a black pigment in his eyes.
That isn't natural. And I'm a magical dog in human form.
If this looks fucked up to me, I don't know what.
Well, I see just fine.
No. I would. This place is messed up. I'm definitely writing a paper on it, though. It could be my thesis.
So you all step into the valley, into the small outpost, and you are in a small outpost. There is a tent made available to you. It has 5 beds, a place for stowage of gear, and a table for doing weapons maintenance and stuff.
Wait, there's no tent just for me this time?
Well, no, but you have about a quarter of the tent to yourself because
Good.
it's demarked as where the troll should sleep, and everything's just a little bit nicer.
Yep. Yep, it is. It's the opposite of racism. I love it here.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there happens to be an orc-sized pair of knucks just lying around.
No. No.
Oh, TB will go ask if Rebellion wants him to look for brass knuckles. I'm sure you can find somebody with a little bit of underworld connections to.
In the
Get some knuckle
middle of this
dusters.
valley.
Yeah.
I'll
Hey,
ask.
man.
I'll ask around to see if I can get like some better armor.
Oh, did anybody pick up the new contact? Because he could airdrop me some knucks.
Not here.
But you can buy him on the spot, actually.
Yeah.
No, you can. It's actually like it's a part of the power. You can literally buy him on the spot for that purpose.
It's really weird, and I don't think it should. Yeah.
So the cool thing about the valley is that it is cut off from the rest
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah.
Mentor spirits don't come here.
Yep.
Well, mine's a shark, so
Yeah, you do not feel the presence of shark.
okay.
Yeah, because I have a good relation with them, and I know about fight clubs and the underworld and stuff. Can I find somebody who has some dubious connections?
Are you looking for someone with dubious connections, or are you just looking to get somebody that has some knuckle dusters?
I'm looking for somebody who has some knuckle dusters. I was trying to go about it with dubious connections.
Surreptitiously?
Yeah, but if
No,
someone
this
just-
is very much a, hey, what do you need, man? Tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I will do the. Oh, that's right. This is a war-torn country. What am I saying? Yeah.
We
Hey,
don't do
Joseph.
subtlety here.
Hey, Broseph, I need some big fuck off knuckle dusters for my boy Rebellion here.
So you get some troll-sized brass knuckles.
Do you have anything smaller? Just a little bit.
He'll ask around.
There's nothing but trolls in this entire army.
Yeah.
It
In this
must
camp,
cost-
there's only
okay.
trolls.
It must cost so much to feed them.
Yeah.
So I guess no human-sized armor then.
No.
I mean, I can offer you an armor
Human-sized
jacket.
shades Either.
I have that already.
Is it even possible for Rebellion to try to use the troll-sized?
Yeah, you can use them.
Okay. Is there going to be
One of those things
penalty?
where you're going to be gripping on them, and they're going to be like the size of your fist again, and you're just going to be punching with a little bit of reach,
All right. I'll take it.
All right. So, Rebellion, you get yourself brass knucks. Anybody else doing anything before you head off across the desert?
Do they have a Savlet Guardian on hand with ammo?
Not one that's your sized.
Yeah. I could
They
pick
were
one up.
Had a human adaptation in fifth edition for a reason.
Yeah.
Anyone got any eye drops? Anyone?
Well, technically, yeah, but I don't think they're gonna help. I mean, I've got an R6 medkit on my back.
Yeah. Like you put in the eye drops and your eyes don't feel any different.
Like, I've got all sorts of crap with me, but I don't think anything that's gonna help.
Oh, I have to see some kind of. I don't think there's a specialist for this.
All right. Well, we can deal with your eyes when we get back to civilization. I think we should go check out that giant door.
All
Where they
right, so
came out.
so you'll walk across the desert.
No.
They got a vehicle we can take.
TP does not walk across the desert that triggers phobia of giant sand snakes.
The sand snake's dead.
Doesn't matter.
There are no vehicles in the valley.
I'll start tracking them.
I'm
Once
actually
again-
going to ask the trolls if they have a map of the valley, like a more up-to-date one than the last one we had, since they've been here for a little bit, and if they know of any other location of the colossus or gods or whatever they want to call them this time.
No, there is no note anywhere of any of the gods, any of the colossi, and everything seems to be innocuous,
Okay, but they do have a map this time. Okay.
except for that door, because anytime anybody walks through that door, they don't come back.
They don't have anything on the other side of it. Okay.
Yeah,
How many people did they send through the door before they figured that out?
4 people.
Okay.
Two
It was
teams of
better than
two.
the first time.
Yeah. No, they're slowly learning at the troll pace that you don't send a company in to twice to be like, oh, I wonder if we should send in a recon squad.
An evac team.
Yeah.
I'll
So you
start walking
guys-
across the desert. Skinning across the desert.
I
Alright,
guess I'll follow.
All right.
TB's gonna follow behind in the back, muttering about racism and giant sand snakes.
So yeah, TB, you feel real bad about this whole walking across the desert thing.
I feel real bad.
Because last time you did this, you almost died.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
And then you look over there and, okay, that was just a rock. Okay. Wait a minute, did it just get a little bit hotter? No, okay. No, it didn't. Okay.
Do I smell anything out of the ordinary?
Give me an olfactory sense check.
Did.
Okay.
6 hits.
6 successes. You feel the faintest whiff. Just a hint of ozone.
And now hearing.
Do I also smell the ozone?
No, you don't.
Oh no.
And those of you that look at Raiden's sword, it is just a teensy bit blacker than it was before.
Do I hear anything?
Other than Banjo whimpering, or TB whimpering, excuse me. Other than TB whimpering and people walking through sand and wind. No.
Well, I guess I'll say, hey guys, smells like ozone.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of lightning stuff going on before. I think it's something to do with that.
Well, if it's another one of those birds shooting lightning, we better watch out.
How strong was it? Because there might be something nearby.
Very faint.
Can you follow it?
I guess I could.
Hey, give me another olfactory.
TB's gonna suggest you turn back into a dog and
6
and
more
track,
hits.
and track like the dog you are.
Oh, looks at you, dirty look. Well,
I'm sorry.
more like,
I think you mean looks up at me.
oh, looks up at you, gives you a really man look, and continues to start sniffing.
So, you're not 100%, but because it's trying to kind of just permeated through the air, but if you had to guess, it's coming from that doorway that's only about 5 miles off.
I'm gonna say it's from the door.
No.
None of that. Keep going.
Alright. So let's keep going to that door.
All right.
This is gonna be
So-
fun.
So you all head towards the door. Since we are an hour and 15 in, and I am out of drink, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. Do what you need to do before we get into the meat of the run.
Okay.
Alright.
Trying to think what Deadman would have taught me to say.
Oh. So can you explain out of character here again? Because I'm still a little bit confused about what I'm seeing with TV. Does he just look exactly like Banjo?
He's literally he's Banjo. He's just got a new name and joined the
Okay.
gang.
Okay.
And acts very different.
Okay. Alright, got it.
For all intents and purposes, Banjo is dead and this is TV. Like he will acknowledge that he knows Rebellion, things like that. He still has Banjo's rep,
All right.
but he's now a Hellion, so now he has a lot more swagger.
So what kind of perks you get being a Hellion?
You have a lot more swagger.
Oh, I could use some more swagger.
And that giant tattoo on my back, that's my magic resist quality.
Oh,
I picked it up with the new contact. So I was like, if Banjo joins the gang, I'll pick up the new contact then. And then I got out of the Monarchs, and I'm like, I really need to go join somewhere that has safety and that will give Banjo a moral compass, even if it's a bad one.
What do the Hellions exactly do?
They're a gang.
they do
They
gang
don't-
things.
Yeah.
So they like run drugs,
No, they just do protection. They
Like,
just control turf.
protection or legitimate like protection.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Bones, how much essence do you have? TB probably has less.
TV has less than I do.
Yeah.
I've got 1.12 essence. It's funny. I've yet to go on a run where someone has where there isn't someone who has less essence than I do. And yes, I actually have a story about that. One run, went to Australia. I think Nopbob was GM. Virtuoso and who was it? Hang on, I got a list.
Was it one of the Aussies?
Yeah, Virtuoso and Slim. We,
Oh, it was
we-
I know Slim. Slim's not.
They both went out onto the dance floor, right? And danced, and Virtuoso kind of smashed it. And then I went out with my complete lack of social skills and danced and smashed both of them. And did the ultimate robot.
I set this stream to also record. I have no idea where it's actually recording to. It doesn't seem to be in the place where it says it should be.
I think it doesn't do that till it's over.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. That it just keeps it in some other file somewhere temporarily.
Whoa, the slurs are coming out.
Yep.
I'm sorry, did Boom just call
And the
TV?
total party PvP kill begins.
No, I think it's Rebellion and TB punch Bones in the face, and then it ends.
they just beat the crap out of you.
Then Raiden becomes one of them.
Yeah, guys, I'm totally a trog too. Get this human. Is Bones a human?
Yeah, well, yes.
In like the loosest sense of the word possible.
You're gonna lose the sense of the time.
He's not a Keebler. If he was a Keebler, I think I actually would have had to like roll to not murder you.
I would have accepted that. Like, Bones isn't racist, he's just literally using a racist term to point out what you're doing.
Hey, I was actually saying nice things about him. I was just saying dogs in general are stupid. I didn't say he was stupid. He was saying it's not hard to be smarter than the stupid dogs.
I am back with coffee, and I see TV is making friends.
Am I doing what Dead Man would be proud of?
No,
No.
no. This is
Oh.
not part of that whole moral
Swagger.
compass. Yeah, like You only treat people like shit when they act like shit. If he's being useful, you keep your tongue held until he acts like a jackass. Then you lay into him.
Okay.
You hear Deadman's voice in the back of your mind. God damn it, TB.
So what does the T stand for? Or does it not stand for anything?
It does.
It does. The B's not for banjo either.
Oh.
No, it's not.
What does TB stand for? Rebellion would ask in character.
I don't know if Banjo actually knows in character. He never got told what it stood for.
No, he didn't. It was just something Molly said. Hey, your name is TB now.
Yeah, Molly Mayhem named me.
That's a terrible, terrible thing.
When the dead mother of the gang is Molly Mayhem, it's an interesting gang.
Wait, does
What-
Deadman
what's-
go out with Molly?
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, if Deadman was the father of those children.
So what do we see at this door, Impulse?
So you cross the desert after a while, and you look at the door, and there is rubble strewn for about 100 meters away from it, and it is house-sized pieces of rubble. And you look in, and it is pitch fucking black in there.
I'm gonna speak up and say, "Oh, it looks like a world made for really like huge people, and we're just tiny ants."
Yeah, that's essentially it.
People,
The
maybe
inside
the
of
wrong
that
word.
looks like my eyes.
Well, I can't see through that.
Can any of you speak Ancient Forbidden at rank 6?
Damn
Not
you.
yet. I'm close though.
Okay.
One away.
Well, I have 6 dice, but I only have 3 ranks.
All right.
I have 8 dice, but only 5 ranks.
So yeah, you're looking at rubble with different words.
Only Mao was here.
Right.
Raiden says out loud. He was good at deciphering this text.
Oh, you know Mao? He's a good guy.
Yeah. I wish he was here. If I remember, did he read the door out loud to us before?
Yes.
Can I roll a memory check to see if I remember
can.
what it said?
So you remember it saying something about, well, first there was the seal that you guys broke when you killed Phaedra.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, he whomever breaks the seal falls upon, or, the responsibility falls upon him. And the door itself said something about the Guardians blocking the way to the Elders.
Right.
Yeah.
So the ones we killed before were the Guardians. We're gonna go in there and kill the Elders.
Yeah.
Wait,
Who wants to go in first?
We're going in there?
Well, yeah. That's where they're at, right?
Oh God, do I hear Deadman in the back of my head saying, "Don't be a little bitch, go in there"?
No.
Okay, good.
This is one of those situations where Deadman would have a good long think about, do I really want to go in there?
Hey,
Is there any way to translate the text?
Usagi.
Misaki will look around to everyone and say, yeah, I'm not going in there first."
So let's set up an Overwatch. We'll have TB take point.
No, no. TV's gonna find a stick or something and throw it through the door.
That's how you test things.
All right.
So there is no stick that you can find, but you can find a rock of
So-
convenient size.
I'm gonna wave it at Usagi and I'm gonna throw it through the door. I'm not gonna say anything.
God, you son of a bitch. So you throw it,
Eden's not here. Someone has to do it.
you throw the rock, and it falls through the threshold, and it lands, and it goes into that inky blackness.
Do we hear anything?
Well, you hear the rock hit more rock. Stone upon stone.
Is there any way to
Clack-a-clack.
translate the text around us?
Say again?
Is there any way to translate the text around us?
Those of you with Ancient Forbidden will be able to translate different words. like letters and shit.
All right, my fellow possessed friends, let us work together to translate this text.
Yeah, because we're very good at literature and stuff, guys. I know this word. I learned it from a book.
No, I didn't. I didn't learn this from a book. Where did I learn it?
Why do I
No,
know
like
that?
like the word in English. Like I learned war from a book.
Right? So, those of you that are attempting to read it, roll me composure.
Oh, why? Oh
It's going to be
God!
threshold 4.
I mean,
Never
I'll attempt to
mind.
read it. I don't have any skills in it, so
Yeah, let's show
I
Those
more.
of
know.
you
I'll
that
like-
can read it, that have Forbidden Agent, go ahead and roll it threshold 4.
All right.
Do I have to if I don't want to read?
Well, I thought you were trying to...
Okay.
I was gonna do it. Someone's gotta die.
Oh no!
Oh God, I'm edging this. Actually, no, I'm not. Actually, yes, I am. It can only end badly if I don't.
No, you're going first, Raiden.
They run into.
Okay.
Why do so many people have bad luck?
It's good
'Cause-
free karma,
it's considered a free point to some people.
but Jesus Christ, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Black Cat, and when she almost blew an entire op by crashing into a car.
So, all three of you, you begin trying to read it, and the words, they stick in your mind, and it... slowly becoming insane, trying to contemplate the end of the sentence.
Well, you dropped.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
stick in your mind.
Okay.
Stick in your mind.
So the words stick in your mind, and it won't get out. It won't get out. Get out. It won't. And you are all at a -8 as you are slowly going insane from not being able to complete the sentence.
And a -8 for.
Everything.
Oh God!
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Damn, I should have taken a knowledge skill of what would dead men do, so I could roll it right now.
I'm going to sense the area. 2 hits.
So you are in a mana flux.
That's it.
Yeah, the astral looks as chaotic as it was before.
Does the door look any different?
You will note that there is some kind of barrier between, like, right on the threshold.
Usagi will slowly step back and cop a squat, pull out his comm link, start reading a book.
Alright, so for every hour you stop trying to think about it, you are going to gain 1 penalty back, up to 8.
Oh, Banjo is going to try and figure this out. He's going to sit there and try and think about the words again.
Roll me your knowledge skill.
Oh,
Congratulations. Go ahead and roll me composure.
oh God, this is either going to be really good or really bad. I'm going to edge that
Okay.
by 1 point of edge. There we go.
So you finally complete the sentence. And those that were imprisoned here shall never step foot out again. And that twinge in the back of your mind that was driving you fucking insane is now no longer there.
Sweet. I conquered it. Deadman would be proud of me. I beat up the words.
Are you gonna tell us what the words were so we'll stop freaking out over it?
I'm going to take a little bit. I'm going to, try and look, like, clever and wise and, like, sit there and meditate for a little bit, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So as Banjo completes the sentence for all of you, you are going to lose that penalty.
Oh, thank God.
And
Mine
now
is much
TV
clearer
is
now.
going to sleep and hope that I gain that edge back tonight, which I doubt is going to happen.
Nope. So, Rebellion, you are sensing, and there's a thing on the threshold. It's not a barrier. It's not a ward. It is a thing. It is a tangible, like the surface of water if water was horizontal.
All right. Well, what time of day is it?
About midday.
About midday.
I'm getting that this place never changes from midday.
Oh, it does.
Oh,
Time just moves differently here.
Um. Well, if you guys are ready to go in.
I wouldn't say ready.
I'm mentally stable.
That's good.
I was hoping for some words of wisdom or, helpfulness from the Art of War. I guess not.
No.
It doesn't say anything like punch the gods in the right eyeball, then left eyeball.
Yeah, if you punch the god in the throat, it will choke. No, nothing like that.
Damn. Damn it. It's not Lao Tzu.
Damn it, Lao Tzu, why did you mistranslate?
Can I attempt to leadership one of the people here at least? Just for a rally?
For what?
For rallying.
For what?
To get to hopefully get our morale up.
Mechanically, using leadership to rally will give them a bonus on the next roll?
Mm-hmm.
In theory.
Yes.
If you're like, hey guys, we got this! Okay, you just leadershiped, but they're not going to get a bonus on their next roll.
Yeah,
So-
I'll do my best rally.
So how do you do that in character?
He's gonna stand up, say, well, you guys have done this before, right?
This specifically? No.
Killed gods before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. No problem.
Yeah. I'd say that's probably something no one has ever done before. And I think if you've done it once, you can probably do it again, right?
I've done it twice.
Yeah.
Even better.
I've done it 4
Wait.
times.
I've done it 5 times.
Actually, we've done it 5 times. That's right, Rebellion. We killed one today. That counts.
So
oh,
we
sorry,
already
that's 6 actually for me then.
we already
Shut
made
up,
progress.
Rebellion.
We already made progress then. Well,
It's
guys,
hard. I think we have our method of how you're going to do leadership. Turn into a dog and bark at us.
So, yeah, you all feel a little bit more confident in yourselves.
Alright, Ryan's gonna approach the door.
All right. I think we should set up a tactical position here. Set up an overwatch as we travel into this doorway, if you will. If anyone can assist on that.
I don't have small unit tactics.
TB
that
does.
I
Why
won't
the-
make you take point, Rebellion. I'll take
I
point.
will take point.
You will? Okay, great. I really
Yes.
didn't want to.
There's a small voice in the back of my head that says, now that we know it's somewhat safe, dead men would take point. There's 2 points for small unit tactics.
All right.
So you can definitely set up a traveling overwatch with TB as the point man. Do you do so?
Alright.
Yes.
Okay. So you all
TPK.
walk through the threshold. And what was once inky black becomes a ghostly pale grayish light from above. And you look up and there's some form of light coming from above, but it seems to have no source. And you keep walking forward and you're in this huge cave. And you see the footsteps and evidence of passing of many, many huge things. And to your left and to your right are stone walls. You keep moving forward another kilometer, and it starts to angle down. Then you become to huge, huge antechamber. And you look up and the rock goes up. And as you look to your left and your right and below you, you seem to be in an amphitheater. Made for things the size of Banjo or larger. And you look across the way, and there is a huge, huge, like 50-meter tall minotaur-looking thing made out of stone, holding a monstrous club.
I'll go ahead and sense that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It's
Oh,
covered
God,
with
that
moss, and above it
oh,
is a light.
I hated this one.
Wasn't this the second one?
Yes, I got it. I finally have a knowledge skill, and it's not going to be an actual minotaur. I'm so mad.
It's not. It's not an actual minotaur.
Awful.
I was so
So-
excited.
Rebellion, you look and you see at the top of the head, as the eyes open, you see a seal. Because you know enough about the language to know exactly what that says. You see the seal at the top of its head. And you also see something shining from that light above the thing. But it's under it. There are 4 darker green portions on either, like on the top left, top right, top left, top, or bottom left, bottom right. As it too begins to move. And as it moves and shakes, you see legs, and it unfurls into like a 10-meter long lizard.
Oh,
Is
I'm
it?
sad now. I thought I was
Do
going
it
to get to
once.
fight myself.
This is like a centaur, but it's lizard and minotaur.
No, a lizard with a stone face.
Oh, there's just a lizard and a minotaur. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
There's
Your
a
favorite kids.
there's a monstrous minotaur that's about 50 meters high, and a large 10-meter lizard on the wall. It's kind of like a gecko. Now that you're thinking about it,
All right. So that gecko was the thing that I saw that was above the minotaur.
yes,
Okay.
its back scales are glowing, as are its legs.
Yeah.
Tall.
I point
Oh
and I
my
say,
God.
top of the minotaur's head, the gecko's back and legs.
Oh, head.
What were the green bits on the Minotaur?
You couldn't see anything because it's just looking at you from the front, and you're about 100 meters away from it. As it too begins to move, as it senses things in the world in front of it, as it kind of shakes itself, and there's dust and dirt coming off of the stone appendages. It takes a trundling step forward, and you feel the shudder of the earth as its mighty hoof stamps the ground, and it raises the club up. You can almost feel the weight as it moves through the air and thuds upon its shoulder as it looks up to you and takes another step. You all may take one action before we roll initiative. I'll just go down the line. TB.
Because I'm going back to that. Is Rebellion ready for a fastball special? Okay, I'm going to throw Rebellion at the top of the giant minotaur.
Are you sure about that? Because according to Pythagoras, you're about 130 meters away.
Oh,
Can I assist?
No.
what? Could I do a? And you're probably saying no, but I just want to ask: could I do like a charging throw? Like if I picked up Rebellion and ran?
No.
Okay.
Well, let me
Okay.
rephrase. Yes, you may do that. No, it is not going to accomplish what you
Okay,
want it to
that's-
accomplish.
Okay. Because you said I could throw Rebellion 50 meters, which means
Roughly.
it basically,
Depending on your
means-
heads, yeah.
Yeah, it basically means I have to be at the foot of the base, which is probably a bad idea. Okay. So yeah, Banjo's actually TB's just gonna chill. He's gonna wait to see what everyone else does, and yeah. No, you know what? I'm going. No, I can't throw a grenade that far.
I'm going to pick up the lightest motherfucker here.
Actually, how far? Where's my range on grenades? Oh, I could totally throw a grenade that far, but it's that extreme
Yeah, but
penalties.
is it worth?
It was last time. I'm gonna throw a grenade at the very top of the Minotaur's forehead.
Okay. Roll it
So
at
we're up
extreme
against the
range and
Minotaur
a
and the
negative 4.
lizard thing. Colt, are we up against the Minotaur and a lizard thing?
Well, you see a minotaur and a lizard and a lizard thingy. So TB, you throw the grenade, and it bonks it off the head and flies off.
It doesn't explode?
No.
Okay.
Bones, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pull out my weapons and turn off my skimmers.
Okay.
So spur and climbing claws pop out.
Rebellion.
So these giant knucks are probably going to impede any climbing that I try to do, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go for an agility boost.
Okay. Roll me them d6s.
Oh,
You are going to be at a negative 2.
yeah, I can't do it then.
Okay. What else are you wanting to do?
If I turn on Killing Hands now, will that like last through the combat or?
It will last until you turn it off.
Okay, so let me roll again to try those. So +3.
Yep.
All right.
Raiden.
The gecko thing is like climbing down towards us, right?
No, it's currently on the wall-ish thing.
How big's the gecko?
The gecko is about 10 meters long.
Okay.
8 meters wide, maybe.
I guess we'll start heading up the amphitheater toward closer to the gecko, while drawing his still active weapon full guy.
All right. So you maintain that weapon foci the entire time?
Yeah.
Make
might
me
as well.
3 foci addiction tests.
Oh god, what is that?
It's going to be willpower plus logic. Yeah.
It's threshold 3 and addiction rating.
First one,
Mm-hmm.
second one, third one.
Okay, you now have a mild addiction to your weapon foci.
Oh god. What is the threshold on weapon full guys? Addictions?
3.
Ah. Yeah, no bar point edging it.
Okay. So you are moving that way. You can move your full move speed. Usagi, what are you doing?
I'm going to have him pull out his pistol and follow Raiden.
If you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
He's following Raiden.
Oh yeah, I'm going to pull out my pistol and follow Raiden.
You're very quiet.
Is this better?
Little bit.
There we go.
The mic is weird. Okay. Yeah, I'll pull out my pistol and follow Raiden.
I can still not. I can just hear that there's a voice speaking.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will follow Raiden and pull out my pistol.
Okay. Initiative.
Yay!
I'm gonna use my free action to start playing this over my DNI. Come on, Jam.
Now for my 4 initiative.
I should have taken drugs as a free action. That would have been smart.
No mal to make me super speedy this time.
Why is this not bad?
So TB, what was your initiative?
15, I
fuck.
think.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
one.
actually rolled high for once.
Bones?
How am I faster?
13.
Rebellion?
27.
Raiden?
13.
Type 23.
And Usagi?
19.
Yeah, for those of you who are curious how you're faster than TB, I severely did not make TB well, so I made him really bad with reaction and intuition. So he's a really good soak tank, but he doesn't do much else because he never gets to act.
Usagi should be going faster than half of you guys.
You have 2d6 plus 11. I have 2d6 plus 6.
Yeah, that 1d6 is from being a shifter.
So, Rebellion, you may act.
Sure. I'm gonna move towards it a bit. How far away? You said 100 meters away.
Yeah.
Um, and there's no sort of cover or anything, is there?
No, you're in an amphitheater.
Okay. Well,
So there is the staircased seats that are troll-sized as it goes down, and then there is a large floor, semicircular.
okay. Well, I'll just yeah, move towards them a bit.
Okay. And Duncan, you are breathing directly into your mic.
Sorry, my mic is either too close for you guys to hear, too far away from you guys to hear me, or I'm breathing into it.
I personally find that having the mic directed downwards at a diagonal on level with my nostrils works perfectly. So you all see the gecko thing. You see the stone face kind of turn back and roll over a bit as the eyes glows. You see the scales become energized as its face lights up and fires at both Raiden and Rebellion, since you both move forward. You are the closest.
So I'll go ahead and take a full defensive action.
Okay. So Raiden, you remove 10 initiative to activate full defense.
I'm gonna do a dodge actually.
Okay.
That was Rebellion saying
Yeah,
that.
Rebellion taking off.
Okay.
Defense.
Check my gymnastic.
So you are both caught in a field of electricity. As this was a grenade.
Or am I?
attack.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay.
And you are shocked and awed and all sorts of bad. Go ahead and resist 10 at negative 15.
Oh, Jesus. So I guess I don't. I guess it's just with body then.
Yep.
Is this electrical?
Yes. 10 and negative 15 electrical.
All right, I found my job again. I'll go distract the big scary thing. I even have 2 more dice for this. Wait, do these count as spells?
No.
Damn it. Ooh, do they count as magic?
I'm going to spend an
No,
edge.
that's a spell resistance test. Damn it.
So Rebellion, you take 4 stun. Raiden, you take 8.
Yay.
And you take negative 5 to your initiative.
Yeah, Pulse Rebellion should be at 12 because he rolled 27 originally.
He also activated full defense.
So he'd be...
I should be at 7.
Okay.
Oh, he went first. My bad.
They
That's what I
got
thought.
7, then the negative 5 for electrical.
Oh, right.
So
I can
yes,
do
you were
that.
at negative 5 from that, and also a negative 1 to all actions for the next turn. As there is a field of glowing golden something or other that you kind of fall away from, but you're pretty sure if you tried to breathe it in, it would be bad for you. As you see the large Minotaur step forward with 2 lumbering, huge steps, raise up its arm with the club, and lumber forward ever so ponderously, slow as one of things are, and it tried to smash down Upon...
Please say the Minotaur. Please say the other Minotaur.
Well, there's only 2 people close to him. Against Raiden.
Oh god.
Is the lizard on the ground?
No, Lizard is up on the wall.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna do a -5 to dodge.
Okay. 7 successes.
Oh, sweet
Oh,
merciful
God.
Lord. Let's see. So I'm at a. I just get to roll. Okay. Oh, sweet merciful Lord. Edge.
Okay.
Ah, sweet merciful Lord. It's nice knowing you guys.
And
There
then,
were signs from the
So,
beginning
what
that this would
exactly
be
does
its
bad
final
luck do?
run.
and
If
then
you
there were
roll
4.
1, not only does your edge not count, it counts towards the opposite of what you want to do.
Oh.
See
So,
why I say it's
Raiden,
bad quality.
go ahead and take 30p.
Oh, okay. No
I think
negative
it's
by
fine.
AP.
No, there is no resist. Your bad luck has come into account. Take 30p because the damage was doubled.
Or an edge to not die.
Okay, so you all see Raiden get smashed into the amphitheater seats as the club stays there, as more weight is pressed upon that area. You can almost see the grease stain be created. And yes, TB, that is... It looks mighty familiar.
Did it at least smash the inky blackness out of it?
Guys, we smacked the evil out of him.
Oh god.
My father was right.
So, yeah, that's what happens when the Minotaur goes. Uzagi, what would you like to do as you watch one of your compatriots get smashed into the ground and bloodied into a grease stain?
I'm going to run back and ascend the lizard.
I thought we already did that.
Oh yeah, said like legs, right?
Its back was shiny gold, and its legs were a shiny dull green. And there was a light coming from under it.
Well, I'm probably gonna. How many meters away is it from me?
150.
I think that's extreme range on a pistol.
Depends on the pistol.
Light.
Pistols I thought were all 60. Except for machine pistols, which are 50.
So, light pistol, you say? Yeah, 50 meters is the top range for light pistols.
Yep, I will probably just jump back and... Bro, what should I do?
Summon a spirit, summon a spirit.
Go for it. There's nothing to lose here.
Are you guys actually serious? You want me to summon a spirit?
Out of character. Yeah. I just want to see what happens.
No, TV wants you to go fix the idiots.
The idiot.
I-
I didn't have a chance.
I have no healing.
You don't have a med kit or anything?
I have a rating 3 medkit, but I don't want to
Go
get...
use that.
I'll get stomped by the Minotaur.
No, he
Do
won't. He'll be
something with
focused.
magic.
Okay.
Yeah, go cast heal on him. Oh wait.
Oh, wait, you took the aspected summoner, which honestly was me being a dumb idea. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
Do spirits
Let's
will
go.
no heal?
I don't have a spell on my list, so I don't think so. I can have one's guard though, and stuff like and movement.
I'm just scared to see you summon a spirit right now. So
Movement would be helpful.
Okay, so votes for summoning a spirit.
Aye.
Okay.
I'm going to
Yeah,
abstain.
So are we saying this is a good idea?
No, it's a terrible idea.
Not saying it's a good idea.
I'm not saying it's a
Gotta
bad
know what
idea. I'm just
happens.
saying it's an idea.
Okay, I'm glad Pulse just talked because I was afraid he muted his mic so we could laugh without us hearing him.
Oh, there was laughing. There was much laughing, but yes.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna jump back and
What
rally.
would Usagi do?
Honestly, in this situation, he'd rally.
Raiden, get back up. Get back in the fight.
Raiden, get up! Raiden, Raiden, you're not on the DNI. What's wrong, man?
I think I'm gonna do it on Rebellion.
Okay.
Have 4 extra dice in your next roll.
I'll take it.
You didn't want to do it to the guy who was about to throw Rebellion?
I think it would be a teamwork test, or Rebellion is the one doing the striking.
Yeah, if anything, it'll guarantee that he hangs on, assuming that you're able to throw him that far. So, TB. Buddy.
Yep. I'm going to throw Rebellion.
Okay. So you run up to the Rebellion. Rebellion, do you resist in any way?
Oh no. This
Okay.
was our plan.
How many penalties do I take for throwing him?
He's at 200 kilos, and you are a strength a bunch. You're going to be at -2.
Okay, that's still 10 dice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are you going to stand on 2?
I don't have any edge left, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No.
I've burnt it all on runs involving you. Why do I keep coming back?
Ooh.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
So,
Rebellion, I'm sorry.
So Rebellion, as I look at that, that is... Here's... Where on the Minotaur were you actually aiming for?
The head. Like, as close to the head as I could get so he didn't have to climb that far.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's a good answer.
May have just thrown him into the air. Hello?
Rebellion, roll me edge.
Come on.
Is Usagi using something?
Yes.
So Rebellion, give me a strength check.
Alright. Do I add that +4 dice to this?
Yep. It's because rally's your next check.
Right. And I am at the -2 from wounds. Nope, -1 from wounds.
So you fly over its back. That's bad, right? I can't grab to the moss, and then you look up and realize that the back of him is built like some sort of ladder, as if he's some kind of goddamn war machine. And oh shit, the ground is coming up. And go ahead and take 11, -4 fall damage. Give me soak. As you have landed on what is essentially solid ground.
Oh, I'm gonna have to edge that.
Okay.
That was
So you take-
physical.
Yep, you take 1 physical as you slam into one of the lattices, scaffolding framework, if you will, as if this guy was a goddamn war engine. And you're right underneath one of his shoulder blades. But you're on a thing. And then he moves some, and you start to slip and grab onto the moss on his back, and you're holding firm. But you're alive and on his back. Bones!
That club's still on the ground, right?
Yes, the club is still on the ground.
I'm running up the club.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your running because you're 100 meters away.
Oh, fun.
Here, just wait in your banjo, wait in your TP, and eventually I'll get around to throw
Sure,
it
I
on
am.
you.
It was Ryder's plan all along to give you a place to run up.
Yeah, just jump off my back and do some parkour shit. Hardcore parkour.
That's not the right skills. That's the right skills. There we go.
This should be an interesting discussion about Usagi teaching TP about Jesus.
That's
Wait, no, actually, I take it back. TP totally knows who Jesus is.
Seeing as it's that far away, I'm also going to activate my skimmers. Just to get some extra speed.
okay. Go ahead and roll me. I think it's gymnastics as a replacer for balance because it's uneven terrain and you're on skimmers.
Oh, do you want me to balance as well?
Yes.
Right. I'll double check on my gymnastics. It is. I believe it's. Yep, it's slightly higher.
That's when that tail comes in handy.
Hmm.
So, Bones, you are unable to keep balance.
Lame.
So you start skimming and go down, and then, oh god, you tripped. And I won't make you roll soak, but you tumble a bit, and you end up right next to TV.
Oh, great. Wait, what? Oh, wasn't this? No, he was pointing, wasn't he?
Yeah. Rebellion. You are laying down on the back of a giant war machine in the form of a minotaur.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and climb up to the head.
Okay, so you make a standard action getting up, and go ahead and give me climbing.
Three hits.
Okay, so you start climbing, and you are just about at the base of the neck. And that is you. You see the lizard is moving along the wall to get a better angle at people.
People that aren't me. Good.
Yeah. As the large minotaur raises its head and looks directly at Bones and TB, and you see its eyes go from the golden to a fiery orange as it hefts up the club, and you see the unmistakable gore of somebody that has been smashed with it. And it places the club down on its shoulder, conveniently about where Rebellion was.
This is why I want to climb.
Give me a dodge, Rebellion.
Oh. Does my full defense still applies, right?
Yes, it does, because the round has not ended. Okay, so Rebellion, you do that thing where you do a sideways leap and grab back on just as the club goes thump, pum, 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 pum on its shoulder. And you look to the side and you see the remains of what once was Raiden on that club, and you're happy that you didn't meet the same end.
Wait, is he on
Still
the
alive.
club?
The remains of what once was him. You know, blood and gore and viscera.
Oh, okay. I thought about his corpse is just like stuck to the club.
No.
I was like, oh god.
It's just embedded into.
That is far too comical for this series of runs.
Well,
As outlandish as they are.
if he actually dies, that actually may not be. Hopefully
So,
he doesn't.
Usagi,
Um,
what would you like to do?
Can you hear me?
You're
Just
quiet.
barely.
This mic is freaking out. Oh, is this better? Hello?
No,
Hello.
you're
Still really quiet.
Okay, sorry. I'll start moving back even faster, and actually no, I'll try to move near the lizard.
So you run kind of parallel?
Mhm.
Laterally?
I want to get within firing range of it.
You're gonna be moving for a bit. Excuse me. As it's about 60 feet up in the air. Or, excuse me, 60 meters up in the air. On the wall.
Yeah. Oh, then I physically can't shoot it. Yeah, I guess I'll run laterally and rally Rebellion again.
Okay. Alright, so Rebellion, you're going to get 4 more dice on your next roll. Whenever it comes about. Or +4 on your initiative. TB, you have just thrown Rebellion, and you saw him on the shoulder just a minute until the club came down.
Yep. So the club's not back on the ground, so I can't run up it. Where is the lizard? Like, it's still on the wall, just shooting stuff.
Let me draw you a pretty picture.
Okay, that always helps me.
Dirty pictures.
Gotta zoom out. I don't know why the turn order for me always gets in like in the most awkward spots. Like, I have to move it. I found Raiden, guys.
Okay, so the X is where Bones is. The TB is where TB is. The big red
Yay.
circle is where the Minotaur is. And the lizard is up there, if you'll zoom out, up on the upper left. And it is about 60 meters up in the air on the cave wall.
Did you say 16 or 16?
6-0.
So yeah, I don't want to try and dodge the club, and
You want to roll me a memory test?
sure. I know what you're gonna say.
What am I going to say?
Waffle stomped.
No.
Oh,
I will say that you remember Usagi saying something about dull green coming from the back of this Minotaur's legs.
Oh, can I make it over there?
Sure. It's within your range. You can get at its feet.
Can I get to the back of its feet?
You'll get about, like, under it between the two.
Can I make an attack to where I think the green stuff is?
You can absolutely make an attack. Is that something you want to do, TV?
oh
Is that your running?
no, that was my attack. You told me I
Okay,
didn't-
so you run up and punch on the side of one of the legs and thud. You just punched a rock and ow. You've done that before, but it doesn't help.
the one time I rolled like 25 damage.
I roll half my hits.
And ow. You think you jarred your wrist a little bit.
Oh,
That sucked. And Bones, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna get up, and try to head over to the Minotaur. This time not on skimmers because of the uneven ground.
Okay, so you're going to run towards where TB is? Under the Minotaur?
Yes.
Yes, join me.
that way if we both get smashed, I can use you to soak some of the damage.
So you want me to run?
Yes.
Everyone in the Twitch is like, he's like, Banjo, don't go back
Oh,
under
it-
the monster.
Oh well.
Banjo, are you going to pick Counter-Strike? God.
No, I'm not going to Counter-Strike this time.
Don't counter-strike it, Banjo, please.
Pulse.
Yes.
Run.
Yep. 3 successes. You were able to get to just in front of the hooves. As it is the lizard thingy's turn. As you see it realign itself and its face turn yellow again as it fires. Yes, parry the club.
Yeah, I learned about trying to do actions like that. They work, but then the club still
And
has
you
to
die.
go somewhere.
Well, as you can tell from your namesake, that is clearly possible with mechs.
Okay. So the lizard fires a ball of lightning that explodes. And it doesn't quite hit you, but there is that shiny golden area just behind it. Just behind the Minotaur. And
Like where we are, or like
you're looking at the edge of the cloud, TB, and you're like, I smell ozone. Let's roll initiative.
Alright, so that rally just gives me +4 on this.
Yes.
initiative.
oh,
That lizard thing moves way too quickly.
did I beat Val? No, damn it! I almost beat Valis.
Rebellion?
25.
Usagi?
18.
TB?
12.
Bones?
17.
Raiden? Oh yeah, you're dead.
Is he stable? Like, can I make perception?
Keep on edge.
He is a puddle of red in a crater right now.
Okay, so I will go look later.
You see the lizard move down along the wall some as it's trying to get a better angle on you assholes that are moving in between its friends' legs. What dickheads. Rebellion, you are on the neck.
Yeah. And I definitely saw the weak point on the very top of its head, right?
Yep, right on the dome.
Alright, then I will go ahead and climb all the way up there.
Okay, give me a roll.
3 hits.
So you're climbing and you're just at the edge of the top of the head.
Can I climb the rest of the way? Or try
No,
to?
that was your movement action.
Okay.
I mean, you can try and do like a leaping punch of doom if you want, but it's up to you.
Oh, I'm still hanging off the back of it still?
Well, you're like at where the Widow's Peak is.
Yeah, I'm just sort of confused. If I think there's a good chance I'm gonna like fall off if I try to do this crazy punching maneuver.
So if you do like a leapy punchy punch, it's going to be a higher threshold for you to stay on if it shakes its head about. If not, it might not even shake its head.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold tight because I don't want to fall right now,
Okay.
and I'm out of edge.
Usagi.
I'm going to continue running to. I'm going to run to the area that would be on the side of the Colossus's leg, away from the lizard.
So you're keeping Valis in between you two?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Anything
I'm
else?
going to rally Bones.
Okay.
That's a shame.
That is a shame.
If I had gotten 4 hits, I could have given it to your initiative, and you would have gotten another pass.
Bones. What you doing, buddy?
What do I see?
So you are at its feet. It has Digitar or Satyr type legs, as Minotaurs do. It has moss all over it, as statues like this tend to be. And it's a fucking ways up. But you do see that there is that, like, ledges and stuff on the back for, like, people to stand on, as if, again, this were some type of war machine that warriors would be on the back of and use this as, like, a battering ram.
Well,
Like
I guess that's
like
what
a
I was-
living siege tower. And then if you look to your right some, there is that golden cloud of static electricity that would be terrible if you moved into.
I'm gonna trigger my air tank just in case and climb the fucking thing.
Okay, so you're going to do like a jumpy climb?
Yes.
Okay, give me a gymnastics. Okay,
That was crap. Oh well.
so you are at just where the first joint is on the legs.
I'm gonna punch it.
Okay, give me an attack.
Wait, shit, no.
And what are you using?
Esper.
So you stab your spur down, and then you feel the spur dig into stone, and your
Damn.
spur's kind of stuck as you yank it back out.
Oh no.
So the Minotaur looks down and sees people on its legs as it takes one step to the side.
And then I guess it falls on me.
Bones, give me a strength check to stay on. Rebellion, give me a strength check to stay on as well.
4 hits.
All right, Rebellion, you hang on. As does Bones.
My God.
And TB, something
Cyber.
very familiar is coming down towards you.
Oh, you sons of bitches.
Like
my
you've
cow.
seen this before. And as a foot comes down to Stompy on you.
Does he get to
No.
run like hell?
He does have the option to run like hell.
I'm gonna call for. What is it? Would run by hell actually apply to this? I'm just gonna do a agile defender.
Okay.
Take a full defense.
So you take a full defense.
So this is actually my first time ever doing this. Agility plus reaction plus intuition.
Correct.
8, 11, 14. Are you going to be an attack roll, or are you just going to be a threshold?
3 is your threshold.
Come on, son. Yes!
So, as you're like, I can punch it back. No, wait, no. I would not do that. I would not do that. As you
I
kind of dodge.
I would not on a boat.
I could not with a goat. As it stomps its hoof down and thunders upon the earth. So, Ben, TV, you're last on the initiative. What you want to do, buddy?
Can I punch it in the back of the knee? Am I tall enough?
You'd have to climb up to there.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Alright. Gecko gloves on. Climbing is gymnastics, replacing agility with strength.
That is correct.
Ooh. Is that actually possible to keep the Minotaur between me and the gecko, or no?
Not really if you're trying to climb on it.
Didn't think so. Is that enough?
So you jump and you start to climb and you realize that there is some kind of like leg armor piece on it guarding the back of its leg. Made out of stonish stuff.
Like guarding where I think the safe spot is?
Well, I mean, Usagi hasn't said anything other than, hey, you can do it, in a while. So, it's hard to tell.
Is that where Bones punched it on the other leg?
No, Bones punched it like in the joint. You're a little bit above that.
Can I go down a little bit and punch it there?
If you want to, yes.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to punch it in the joint.
Okay, so you climb down and punch it in the joint. Give me a roll.
Yes.
And you punch. Holy shit, you need to stop doing that. You're punching
Damn
stone.
it. I punched it in the joint this time.
As we go back up to the lizard. Oh, excuse me. So the lizard moves again, and it is back up, higher up on the wall now. It looks like it's trying to get an angle on the two of you that are on the big guy's feet. And you also notice, Usagi, that it now has an angle on you as well.
Oh god.
Rebellion.
I'm going to finish climbing to the top.
Okay, go ahead and give me your climb roll.
4 hits.
You were able to get to the top of the dome.
I'm going to punch it right in that weak spot that I saw before.
Give me a punchy punch.
Alright, with my +3 from when I activated the thing. And -1 for these.
So you punch down into the top of its head. How much damage is that?
16.
So you punch and the head drops down horizontal, and you see the club kind of fall forward some as you did some noticeable damage to it.
God damn it.
And
Punch it.
Rebellion, you punch down and you feel you've broken through the moss and into something fleshy. And as you rip your hand out, that inky black jet of whatever it is spews forth.
How many ranks of Ancient Forbidden do I get?
Oh, none yet.
Okay.
It's not dead yet.
Usagi, what would you like to do?
Can I run to get out of the lizard's angle again?
You absolutely can.
And then I'm gonna activate. Can you activate full defense in your turn?
Sure.
And then I will do that.
Unfortunately, you do not have the initiative for
Yeah.
that.
Then I'll say. Then I guess I'll reassense them to tell exactly where the weak spot is.
Okay. So with the angle that you have, there is the legs, and I'll make you another pretty picture. So that is the hoofy bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the toe and the joint. And then there's the other bit that goes up like this. And then the leg armor is like right there. And the glowy green, because I'll change colors, is right there-ish on the other side of the leg armor.
Like it's underneath?
On the other side.
So I guess I'll shout to everyone.
Damn it, I climbed the wrong way.
I guess I'll shout to them. It's above the ankle armor.
In Banjo, that's about where you are for TB.
Yes. I even have little horns. Thank you, Pulse.
You're welcome.
I must kill the giant
Thing.
The giant version of me.
It's not the same on the other leg, I'm assuming.
Say that again, Bones.
It's not the same on the other leg.
It is the same on the other leg.
Right, okay.
So, Bones, that's what Usagi says. Hit it above the leg armor ankle thingy.
Climb the thingy.
Okay, give me climb.
Climb.
Climb! You get to the top of the leg armor, and you're just about there. You can, like, drape your upper torso over the leg armor and give me an attack if you want at a -4 for unstable punching position.
Okay. Punch!
And you stab down and you feel something snap under your fingers as the leg buckles and it falls to the side. Banjo, give me strength to hang on. Bones as well. Rebellion, you too. Are you going to stand on too, Rebellion?
I have to.
Okay.
Unless you want to burn edge.
No.
I mean, so Rebellion, the head tips and tilts to the side, and you're kind of jumped, and you, because that black ink has gotten into your hands as you were hanging on, you feel yourself slip, and you scrabble and grab, and you're just like on its forehead brow when you're able to hang back on.
All right.
On its turn, you see its massive hand come down and against the ground, kicking up dust and dirt and sending out a shockwave. As it drops the club, which makes another noise, and it comes up and tries to smack its forehead with a great forehead slap, trying to get the thing off of its forehead, because it has opposable thumbs and manipulatable arms, and it can do that because it's mammalian. Rebellion, give me a dodge.
If I try to use a dodge action, that'll add my gymnastics rating to it.
You do not have the...
I have 5.
Okay, you can, yeah.
Yeah, not enough for full defense, but enough for a dodge, which will give me 1 extra die, which I really need. 4 hits.
Defender wins. You see the head coming, and you're like, "Oh God, that's going to make me a smear, just like Raiden." And you leap up some, and you scrabble, and you pull your legs up just as the head goes, boom, and the hand is like swiping at its forehead, trying to get at you, as if you were some kind of pesky insect. As the lizard again sees things are happening, and its head lights up, and it fires once more at those of you on its legs. Banjo, you are closest.
Woo!
Moo. Banjo, go ahead and soak 10 at negative 15.
This is
And it doesn't get to
electricity.
dodge?
Yes, it is.
It's a grenade. So let's see. I'm assuming I cannot be carrying my riot shield right now. That would make no sense.
No, it would not.
So let's see. It's actually gonna hurt me. I should have switched to different armor before I started to climb this thing. 38, 44. You said minus 15. So 29.
So we don't get to dodge those shots. God damn.
Oh my god.
Wow.
For
I'm
the
here.
kids listening at home, that's why you want to have more edge.
Yes.
Hey, I had to burn it all.
So,
I'm
TV,
I'm
you
assuming
take-
none of my witticisms gave me edge back.
so take 6 physical, TB.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I still got another 6 boxes.
And you are at negative 1 for your next actions. Until
Not
the next
counting my-
turn,
not counting
which
my wound
is no big deal.
penalties.
So you're in an effective, no negatives aside from,
6-2.
Yeah.
6-2.
Rebellion. You are
I-
back on the top of its head.
I sacrificed my last 5 initiative to get that one more die,
Ah, yes.
which
My mistake.
saved my life, actually. So, well worth it.
You're right. Let's roll initiative.
And I got as good a initiative as Rebellion.
Oh no, DP.
Okay, I'm gonna get my mac and cheese and cry into that for a little bit.
Rebellion.
21.
Usagi.
21.
Bones.
17.
I was about to say, if it's 21 as well, I'm going to fucking...
I can't reach 21. Not with that Mal.
And TV, you are dead fucking last.
Technically, Raiden's last.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna be last for a while.
And that's why bad luck kills. At that one moment when you need to soak all of the peas, you fail. And you get that one, and it doubles the damage, and you can't soak any of it.
What's going on?
I'm just reminding everybody at home what happens when you pick the bad luck quality.
Oh
You're still a puddle.
yeah. Okay. I thought I heard banjo and I was like, crap. Making easy, man. Okay.
And the lizard moves down upon the wall again, trying to get an angle to shoot at you. You in the collective sense. Rebellion.
So I'm back on the top of the head now.
Yep.
right? I'm going to quickly ascend to see if I broke the seal before, and if there's any more weak spots up here.
The seal looks only about a quarter broken.
Okay.
And
In that case, I'll punch it.
Okay.
It's it takes another free action to stop a sensing, right? So
Yes.
I'm taking up -2
Mhm.
on this.
Not using that.
14p.
And you punch down again, and this time you feel like you ripped through one of those arteries as you rip your hand out again and are blasted with inky blackness of blacky inkiness. And since you can see through the astral and the black ink, you see that the black ink seeps into the seal, and it's about 3/4 of the way gone now.
All right.
Usagi.
Can I get an angle on any of the green spots I saw on the lizard?
Oh yeah, it's on the legs.
Can I
As
shoot?
there is a gecko?
Do I have range to actually shoot it?
No. Because you're looking at like 30 to 40 meters across the way, then another 20 to 30 meters up. So no.
Okay, then I'll continue using the Minotaur as a blocking device.
Okay.
And I will... Bones can... Yeah, I'm gonna rally Bones.
Okay.
3 hits. Take that as dice, not initiative.
Mm-hmm.
In Bones, you have punched one of its legs. How do you feel?
I feel like I haven't done enough.
Go
Where's
punch.
this thing the gecko in relation to the Minotaur at the moment?
It's about 20 meters away from you to the wall and about 10 meters up. As it's on the wall, looking at you with its stone face and golden glowy eyes.
Can I punch and then move?
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna punch and then move.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm being paranoid that I didn't actually hurt this leg enough.
Add 3 dice to that.
Oh fuck yeah, too. Meh.
Edge.
Nah.
So you punch down and feel your hands and spur connect with stone.
Figured. Okay, now I'm gonna climb around the leg so I'm on the opposite side to this bloody gecko.
Go ahead and give me your climbing.
I don't get to keep all those.
Okay. But you have enough hits to climb to the other side.
The hell is your physical limit?
Only 4 because my no, 5 because my strength is technically 2. Despite the strength of every part of my limbs being 3. Yay.
Bones. God damn it, Bones. Give me a... No.
You also have climbing claws, so your limit for climbing is 6.
Oh, good point. I've got 2 sets of them. It's
So
plus 1
Bones-
actually.
Just as you get to the other side of the leg, you see that it is coming down to, like, sit on its haunches. Would you
Ew.
like... I will give you the option to reduce your initiative by 5. To run like hell. To not get squished.
Can I let go?
You can let go, if you
How high
want.
are we off the ground?
You're only about 5 meters off the ground.
Right, I'll do that. I'm gonna let go.
Okay, so you let go and roll just as the leg slams down to the ground next to you. Banjo, the leg that you're on, or TB, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
slams down to the ground as well as it's truthfully on its knees. As both hands are now on the ground as well. It's on all fours. And its head droops down and it shakes it as hard as it can, snapping back and forth and side to side, trying to get this thing off of the top of its head. Rebellion, give me a strength check.
Only 2.
As you are flung off. Go ahead and soak me 15 at -4 from fall.
You said 15?
Yes.
Alright.
So you are flung and you fly through the air and you land on your side, right on the edge of one of those things, and you feel your ribs collapse under you, and oh god, ow! And I believe that puts you into KO. Does
Yeah,
that knock you
just
out?
one box into it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stabilization.
What is that again? Double body?
Yep.
I'll be right
3
back.
hits.
Okay, so you were able to stabilize. TB. It is now on all fours.
Could I get to its front and just punch it in that off spot?
Yes and no. To get to it, you would have to run and jump and do like one of those gymnastic things where you run and jump and grab a piece and use your momentum to kind of swing up and turn that into a punch.
Can I totally do that? 'Cause that
It would be
sounds-
totally awesome if you could.
Yeah, so I can attempt to do is what you're saying.
Yes, you can absolutely attempt.
Okay, so roll what first? What do you mean to
Running?
start to running? Okay. Running is, and I always forget because I don't have it as a skill. It's strength. Is that
Mhm.
Okay. So, thank God my strength comes in handy now and then. Booyah!
All right, so go ahead and roll gymnastics at a +3.
I just realized actually mark one of the successes off because I forgot about my wound penalties. So it's only 4 successes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So how many do I still roll gymnastics with +3?
Yep. Okay, and you were able to turn that into a pivoty type thing, so go ahead and give me a punch at -2.
Plus my normal plus my already negative. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh yeah.
How much damage is that?
22.
All right.
Nice.
So TB, you finished the job that Rebellion started as you
Yes.
punch down into it and you feel it crater as the thing turns into that inky black stuff and just begins disintegrating.
Yes. Do I gain the strength of a minotaur?
No. But you now have 6 ranks in Ancient Forbidden.
Yes. Suck it, pal.
I feel like this is a bad thing.
It is.
Just sense me later. You'll see.
Yeah, and you feel something enter you, Banjo. How much essence do you have?
0.23.
Oh, yes. You
Is
feel
Is it good that I'm a minotaur too?
you feel like something has entered you. In not a good way.
There is no real winning against these things.
Kind of like what happened to Bones on the way over.
Yeah.
Well, unless we were just to snipe one to death and not even get within 50 meters of it.
No, this is the exact same thing that happened to Banjo last. This
Hang
is
on,
the
be right
second
back.
one.
Wait, what happened to me?
So you see the lizard start moving to get closer to you all, as now it's much better at getting an angle. Usagi, you no longer have a large minotaur made of stone to interpose.
Oh.
It's telling me it's costing me 23 karma to increase to. What the hell?
So what you want to do, Usagi?
Is there any way I could get like physical? I could get a shot on one of the kneecaps of the lizard.
If you moved forward, yes, sure.
I feel like I don't want to use any of my initiative.
Is that what you want to do? Move forward and take a shot?
Yes, that's what I'll do.
Okay, go ahead and give me a shot at -4 since it's called.
Okay. I can only keep, I think, 4 of those because of my physical limit.
If you're shooting a gun, you use accuracy.
Oh, what is the accuracy of a Colt?
It's at least 5.
Um,
Do you have are you using SmartLink or laser sight or anything?
oh, its accuracy is 8.
Okay. You can absolutely keep all 6 then.
Mhm.
So you get 3 net. You shoot it. Which one of the legs were you aiming for?
Probably front right.
Okay. So you shoot its front right, and you see it kind of stumble as that hand kind of loses grip on the wall. Bones. You look back, and the lizard is kind of juddering as a bullet entered one of its forearms, and it does that thing where the ankle rolls and it tumbles a little bit, but the other 4 are holding strong.
Well, I'm going to pull out my pistol and shoot it in its left forearm.
Okay, give me a roll at
Why
-4.
did everyone bring pistols?
Because that's all I've got in my holster.
Because nobody was expecting for rifles to work this time.
And I use pistols mostly.
No, I guess I'm not
At
gonna
negative
use
what?
my shotgun.
At negative what?
4.
I'm gonna edge this one.
Pre or post?
Oh, a hedge.
Great.
What a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's a Ruger, by the way.
Still hits.
Damn.
So you fire, and you weren't able to predict its movement all that well because it was, falling and all that. But, yeah, you hit some stone behind it. Made a nice showery thing. And the big Minotaur is dead. The second largest Minotaur is still alive. Damn it.
Ooh. I am TBE.
As the lizard is trying its best to hang on as it tries to make that one arm stick again, and it's failing horribly. Isagi, what would you like to do?
I'm shooting it at its other leg.
Okay.
3 hits.
My ability to shoot isn't as good as my ability to punch.
So you knock out its other forearm, and they both fall, and you see its own weight, because it is made of stone, you see. Fail it. And it falls down right on its ugly, ugly, ugly face. Thump! And it falls down, leaving its belly exposed and its legs kind of in the air.
As a free action, can I sense it?
No.
Okay.
Standard action to turn on your sensing.
You only used one to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and sense if you would like.
5 hits.
So you open up your third eye, and there is a large seal. Very large, actually. And that is a strange pattern. And you can't keep your eyes off of it. Give yourself 1 rank in the language skill of Forbidden Ancient.
Okay.
Welcome to the club, friend.
It gets progressively harder to get ranks in this, just so you're aware.
I'm good with 1.
You're sure? You don't want to go for a high score?
Yeah. Well, the max for language is 6 anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm gonna die.
Let's roll initiative.
No, I don't need a blitz.
If I had the initiative right now, I would totally blitz just so I could just wreck that lizard. I want that 3rd kill.
Asagi.
I'm shooting it in its chest. Well, in the
I'm
seal.
asking you what your initiative was there, guy.
Oh, sorry. 18.
Bones.
16.
Rebel. Never mind. TV.
14.
We're all faster than the lizard.
Well, it kind of happens when it's, like on its back.
Usagi, what you doing, buddy?
I'm shooting it in its seal.
Okay, give me
Any
a shot.
penalty?
No. It's okay. So how much damage is that?
15p minus 4.
Okay. So you fire and you see black inky stuff explode out of the wound.
Cold Agent. You've heard it here, stream. Cold Agent Special Best Pistol.
Bones.
I'm gonna run and punch it in the gut.
Okay.
Aw, you stole my move. no one's gonna make fun of me. Call me copycat.
Give me an attack.
You already copied Rebellion punching the Minotaur thing.
How much damage?
That's 17p minus 2.
All right. So you punch down and you rip into guts and things, and it's mushy on the inside. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. As you rip your hand out and are exploded upon with that black, chunky stuff. TB.
It's still alive.
It hasn't turned into blackiness yet.
Then I'm gonna come on and slam. I'm
Okay.
gonna charge. I'm gonna do a charge attack.
Okay.
So +2 cancels out my wound modifier, so I'll back it up. Oh. I usually flavor it as using. Oh, come on. I usually flavor it as using my horns, even though it's actually not. Because they have a different
Damage code.
And it's dumb that it's an exotic weapon for something that's born with horns.
So you leap up and go slam as the face
Somehow
looks at you
dodges.
and smashes you with lightning right in the chest, and you go fucking
Wait.
flying. Soak 87p.
Wait, what?
Holy shit.
I'm
So-
Did you
kidding.
say 87?
I'm fucking kidding.
Oh my
Jesus.
My heart
Oh,
like
you
skipped a few
scared the
beats right
crap
there.
out of me.
They would have gone that last bit of edge.
So, TB, you punch down right into it, and you don't feel anything. Everything is soft and black. You can't see. You're blind.
Oh god. Wait,
You
no,
look
my
to-
delta eyes.
And you look left, and there's a silver outline of a person where Bones once was.
Oh god. It
He's-
looks like a robot.
And he's looking at you with very angry eyes. And you look to the other side and you see where once was Usagi. There's another silhouette. And he is angry as well.
I don't like this.
And you look down and you are standing above the bloodied corpse of a friend.
Oh no.
It's Chameleon. You just killed him.
I actually don't know Chameleon.
Oh, you do. In your head, you do.
Okay.
You and him were good friends.
No Chameleon. As long as it's not church.
And you look at where the crater was, and you see Raiden, and there's a dent in his skull the same size as your fist. You killed him as well.
Oh
They're-
god.
Those two silhouettes, they're here to kill you for what you did.
Oh god. Banjo's gonna roll composure. I'm gonna start crying. Banjo cries.
So Usagi, you see the inky blackness explode out of this lizard, and as the scene fades, you see Banjo start to cry as he looked down upon what was left of the lizard and then to Raiden, and then back down at himself, and he's crying. What do you do?
I know what I'm not doing, and that's rallying him. I'm checking. I have a good reason for this, and I'm assuming you're guessing why, Banjo.
I don't know who Banjo is, and I don't know what the reason is.
The reason is because most likely what's going to happen is his impulse is going to invert what I'm doing. I'm going to check.
Go ahead. Go fix Raiden first.
Yeah, I'm going to check if he's alive.
Okay, so you move to Raiden, and he's... If he's alive, he ain't happy.
I'll set up my rating 3 medkit on him.
Okay, you begin sending up your medkit. Bones, what are you doing? TB is crying right there in front of you.
I'm gonna put away the weapons. And that means all of them. And crouch down next to TB. I'm gonna regret this.
Alright, you've crouched down next to TB. So TB, one of those silver silhouettes has kneeled down next to you, and it looks down at Chameleon, the person you just killed. And it looks at Chameleon, and it looks up at you. Why did you do this?
He's gonna start shaking his head. He's gonna start digging through his pockets for some cram. He needs a hit of something. He can't take this. Man, I gotta get it out. No. And I'm gonna take cram.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, I think Usagi actually has to roll composure not to take cram now.
Well, you're not looking at him.
No, I'm a dry addict. I have to roll if it's like I've been through a life-threatening situation.
Ah.
I don't have to take cram.
Hooray! But you think you stuck the medkit pieces to the wrong parts? Because... In Bones...
I said let me go heal them when I can.
So
Yeah.
Bones, you knelt down and Banjo steps away from you and starts searching himself for something. He still looks distraught.
I'm gonna tase him.
Jump into conclusions. Love it.
I'm gonna touch tase him, that is, with the shocker.
Okay, so you're going to tase Banjo. TB, totally not Banjo. So you're... Go ahead and roll me an attack.
And this is the time where Banjo kills Bones. Or not Banjo.
So does Banjo get to dodge?
Oh,
Yes, he does.
Oh, I was gonna roll Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
I'm assuming my reach is greater than his.
Yes.
Yes.
So you get one net hit on Bones. How much damage is that?
God, I think I just 18p.
With one net hit?
Yeah.
What's the
There's
penetration?
no armor. There's no armor piercing. That's literally just my fist.
Right then. 18, you say?
Yes.
I'll take full stomp.
Okay. So, TB, that person, that silver silhouette, tried to attack you and you punched it back and it looks like it's wanting to fight you. Roll initiative, both of you.
I swear to God, if I turn it to Gordo Crunch somehow.
That was a bad time to roll low.
Oh god.
I have higher edge.
That's
Yes,
not
you
always.
do.
That's not
Yes.
always a good thing for me.
Yes, you do. So, Bones, you got TB'd in the chest with a fist.
I'm gonna fucking punch him in the head.
All right.
Oh, I'm just gonna punch him, but
If you'd let me go first, I would have clinched you, not killed you.
I'm just punching you. I'm not using a spur.
TP doesn't know what's happening.
So, you go ahead and roll your defense, TB.
God damn it!
Okay, so it is -5 to initiative to counter-strike if memory serves.
7.
7, okay.
Yeah, it's if it was 5, I would do it all the time.
Right.
I would love it so much.
So you get 1 net on Bones. How much is that? 18?
18 again.
Yeah.
I'm edging that one.
Okay.
How do
Take,
you have so much soak?
0.
because he's...
Because I'm
he-
Bones.
Because it's a robot.
Yeah, he's got soak, buddy. He's got
And
soak
for
for
what?
days.
He has like dead man soak.
That's how much soak I'm rocking. I'm rocking more soak than that.
No.
Compared to Usagi, who currently has 20.
And now,
Wish I
and
had
now,
that much soak.
and now TB gets to punch you in the face.
Yeah, so TV, you have punched him once, and it is definitely wanting to attack you for killing Chameleon.
Fuck's sakes.
Oh wait, shit. Knock off the 2 dice at the bottom. I forgot my wound modifiers, which doesn't matter.
Okay, so 7 hits.
And this is where I knock Bones into overflow.
So Bones, that is a 5. Net, how much damage is that, Banjo?
22.
TP, 22.
I'm gonna edge that one as well.
Okay.
Because I kinda have to.
Why are you doing this to me? Why did you attack me, Bones?
I was trying to surprise you with the taser to
I don't know why. It literally just tickled me.
Yeah, if I had a Neurostun, I would have dropped that at your feet. But fuck, get out of the way, Skype. I need to read this. Hang on, phone. I'll roll my dice first.
Yep.
Well, that's 21 d6, 5. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
So now we're waiting on Bones, who is able to act.
While
So,
they're going on, can I walk over to Rebellion and make sure he's alive?
well,
Just
so far
don't-
4 seconds have passed.
Okay.
So, Banjo, TB, buddy,
Yeah,
how you feeling?
I'm not happy.
High scores are bad, aren't they?
Oh no, I knew that. I'm more at this point just going with the. They thought I killed my friend. They want to kill me. No, my friends. Where's Dead Man? He tell me what to do. I swear, like they're so lucky I didn't see Church's body because I would have literally murdered everyone.
You would have gone into rage.
I would have taken like Kamikaze and Jazz just right there, just flipped and literally started just
Wouldn't
ripping.
that have killed you from the stun?
No, I haven't taken any stun.
No, Kamikaze and Jazz stack.
No, I know. I haven't taken any stun though. Like I can just take that.
You can take 18 stun to the face.
It wouldn't be that much.
Only resist. No, it's because of you're mixing 2 drugs that overlap, so you have to.
You don't take the. You don't take the. Even if it doubles, you don't take that at the beginning. You take it at the end.
I thought there was like.
It's immediately that you have to soak it. You get body plus willpower, and it's and it's 12 for Kamikaze and Jazz.
Okay.
You're thinking of the whole like rolling of the d6.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you get really done with the drugs.
Yeah.
I take all of the drugs. Oh well, to start taking 1, 2, 27, 80, 82. This many stun.
Right, so I don't think I can fight TB because I don't have as many skills as he does.
This is actually TB's combat pool has not got up to charge it at all. It just
You can't
punched.
Counter-Strike this time.
No, I can.
What?
But now you get to see my dodge. Now you get to see my soak pool.
No Counter-Strike this time, so I'll still punch you.
Okay. So TP, give me that dodge. At -2 plus wounds.
The -2 in general, or because of the wounds?
From your counter strikes, yeah.
Oh.
So 6 net, how much is that?
15 Pete. I am not attacking with a spell, so
Why not? He's trying to kill you.
because I don't want to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
So take 2 physical TB.
Hmm.
As Bones, you punch TB and you feel yourself break the skin, and black inky shit spews out of the wound that you just created.
Oh dear lord.
Oh god.
And TB, your vision comes back to you,
I did it.
and you're standing and you see everything for what it actually is. Those silver silhouettes are no longer there, but there's black blood jutting from you as you try to close the wound, but it won't. Take another 2 physical
Oh god.
as you fall to your knees and fall unconscious. Your stun track is filled.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, is it at 10?
Your stun track is at maximum currently. It has been filled up to maximum, whatever that would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean my stun check? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So Usagi, you see a brief fist fight happen, and then TB spew black blood like these things, and then pass out.
I'm sensing him.
Okay.
3 hits.
So you know, just from sensing him before, that there was very much a lack of a soul there.
Mm-hmm.
It has been replaced with inky blackness.
I'm gonna shout over to Bones. Kill him now. Something's wrong with his aura. It's filling. It shouldn't do that. It's like
Now I've got a moral decision to make.
his aura. It's not even. Is this anything like I've seen before in a class? Is it like HHMV, Shadim?
This is something you had never seen before.
And I'm gonna. Oh, then I'll look at that. I've never seen this before, but it looks evil, and I don't want it living.
They don't show you this shit in college, boy.
Fuck.
Or if you don't want to kill him, we just leave him here. I don't want to carry that thing out. I don't even know if it's banned. I don't even know if it's the.
Paul, what would happen if people found if dead men found out they murdered TP? I'm just curious.
I'd like to point out this is all being recorded.
He would need a very, very good explanation.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, he was
I
magic.
hate so much. I don't know how long it's going to be out.
You don't know.
Or and then I say okay. Here's a third option too. We wait until he wakes up, see how he responds, see what happens to his aura, and then we decide then.
I'm going to go medkit people.
Okay.
First I'll medkit myself.
I have no idea what's happening. This is the funniest shit I've seen in a while. If I die, Pulse, I will be so mad. Not because you killed me, but because this is the first run back.
Right. So,
Okay.
I go
Who else needs healing?
back to Africa and I just die.
Raiden needs to. We need to see if Raiden's alive, and then Rebellion needs to get woken up.
yeah.
And then eventually you need to fix TV.
I'm not sure how much I can do that, mate.
So-
I don't have any magic.
I don't think we want to actually help. I don't know if we want to help him or not.
I'm gonna go help Rebellion first because Radiant's kind of mush.
When
Yeah,
you,
Raiden is, he's a bit soupy.
Oh, I'm gonna sense Raiden real quick.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
He's dead.
Okay, what does his aura say?
There is life there. He's clinging on by a thread.
I'm gonna shout over to Bones. Hey, Raiden's alive.
3 hours later in the combat.
Right.
Right, let's go heal Raiden.
So, Rebellion, heal 3, you are back to waking.
yeah. Oh.
Raiden, you are healed by 4. That should bring you back into consciousness, if just.
Let me double check. Yep, just back into consciousness.
So after patching up everything and giving him some stims, Raiden wakes up, even though he's still leaking. Oh, God. What?
Ah, Raiden, you're alive.
I don't feel alive.
Well, can you? Well, I think I could probably support you out of here while Bones and Rebellion take Banjo.
Who's Banjo?
TB.
Fuck. We don't happen to have that black box they keep giving us, do we?
No. Why would they? Because they have a base here now.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, do we kill TV? I'm assuming he's still out.
Yeah, he is still unconscious.
Did you share the kill TB plan with Rebellion?
I'm gonna say to Rebellion, TB's aura is wrong. It's filling.
With a bunch of black stuff?
More or less, his aura is now back to what normal humans would be, and it's black. Pure
And
black.
That's what happened when he punched the giant snake thing, right?
Yes, but not full.
Oh. Well, Rebellion will try to take a look with -4 dice.
Alright.
It's totally fine, guys. I'm a doctor.
So, you see TB, right? He's got very little actual essence. But where that lack of essence once was, there is that roiling black ink. That oily stuff on the astral.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
Raiden even move?
No, that's worse. Oh, that's worse than last
so-
time.
I basically said we have 3 options. We either take him with us and wait until he's awake and see what happens.
Impulse.
Yes.
You said when I broke his skin, the black stuff started spewing out, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go leech him by cutting his skin open a bit.
Okay, so you cut his skin and red blood comes out.
Damn. That plan didn't work.
And Usagi will repeat the plan ideas to Rebellion.
Well, we just I just found out TV's still alive. I don't think I want to kill him.
Then
There's a chance he'll go back to normal if we get him out of the valley.
let's wait until he's awake. Or out of the valley. Then we decide.
Maybe we should head back to that base camp, at least.
That's a wonderful idea.
I don't think we should leave Banjo in here.
No.
Usagi will try to support Raiden out, and Rebellion and Bones can carry Banjo.
Drag, more accurately.
So as you all drag him out. You see the daylight. And let's go ahead and take a quick 10 minutes since it has been 3 hours.
Alright.
Fuck's sakes. God damn it.
Twitch chat is discussing whether you guys should sell me into slavery.
I haven't been watching the Twitch chat. I probably should have been.
I mean, Banjo does still have a pretty high bounty on his head, so. I mean, TB.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill him.
Does TB have?
No,
That's
I don't know. I got out somehow.
TB's totally Banjo. That's. No, I don't think we should do anything terrible to TB.
Just in case I wake up before you finish.
Well, no, if I wanted to kill you, it wouldn't take long. Just stab through throat, dead.
No, because Rebellion looks up to TB. TB and Deadman. Because they're really awesome.
This is also true. You would be murdering a known alien.
Yeah, I know. That's part of the reason I don't want to kill him. Like,
I'm so glad I joined the aliens. Ghost, I'm so happy right now.
This.
Oh, I gotta get more water.
like I'm one of the least injured here.
Actually, no. I think it's Sagi's slightly better off than I am.
I didn't get hit at all.
Yeah, so you're slightly better off than I am because I got 2 stun.
Yeah, because I also basically did 2/3 of the thing to kill the lizard.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I killed the lizard and the minotaur. High score, guys.
Yeah, but now we might have to kill you because of it.
Hey, it's okay. I'll just become a god here. I'll have to come back and fight another minotaur next time.
Honestly,
Won't be balanced this time.
the two colossi we fought this time was actually a very straightforward fight.
I think it was because we didn't have to fight the Kuromori, essentially.
Oh yeah, because essentially I was just running around.
Because we just kept hiding from the fucking thing.
Yeah, we also like immediately found its weak spots and just did damage to that. Like, I threw a bit Rebellion up. Rebellion started like knocking on it. Bone started hitting the leg. I started hitting the other leg that brought it down, and we just finished it. And then the lizard was like super easy.
Two shots in the kneecap.
Yeah, once we
It's
got the
just
ball
if we
rolling.
hadn't shot it down, it would have murdered us.
Good thing Usagi actually is a very good shot.
I'm only a fairly average shot with 9 dice.
I have 14 dice with Smart Link.
I don't have smart ones.
Can't wait to see the negative qualities I get from this.
Custom quality. Literally Domon. Dorman.
What do I do about Banjo? I really don't want to.
Flash is saying just murder me. I'm like, no, Flash. You just want Banjo to die.
Can someone send me the Twitch chat link?
Hellions move to Africa and Wieners get their territory. Damn it, Marty.
Honestly,
Thank
it's
you.
one of the better ideas.
I would love to see Dead Man go find you. I will pay to see that run.
Yeah, that's the downside. No one wants to.
I don't want to deal with Dead Man.
Here's the better one. Do you want to know who named TB?
Molly.
Molly Mayhem. You think Dead Man's insane?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with at worst we leave him.
Hell, I'll go like hang out
if-
with the trolls for a couple weeks while I recover. They're nice. They like me.
Who's
Yeah.
recording this at the moment?
Hmm?
Me and TB, aren't they? We've got visual recordings of it, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, that'd be mean. I don't think Impulse is gonna let me take your eyes out.
Oh god.
Oh, the boar thing that the guys that the base camp killed was Celosia, which looks like an absolute non-threat.
The ball thing?
Hmm.
The one that squished Patty?
No,
Magic?
Celosia, the one they killed at the base camp.
Oh yeah, that one. That
Yeah,
one's
that's-
pretty easy actually.
I feel like we could have taken it, like, by ourselves.
Probably. So that's 9 of them killed of 16.
Mm-hmm.
Only a few more left.
Technically 17 if you consider the last one 2 fights, which it is.
Hmm.
Technically 18 if you count Banjo.
Oh, and don't forget to add the one for Raiden.
Yeah. Rain's getting there.
No, Raiden just becomes a little one that fights on my back.
I am back, gentlemen. How are all of you?
Alive.
Morally confused.
So, you are in the desert. Are you carrying friend TB back to the,
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drag him back.
So about an hour later, TB, as you are still in the desert, you wake up and you feel... You know that feeling like when you just puked up a full stomach?
Yes.
You feel like that right now.
All right. How much Zen do I have now?
You're at -1 box.
I'm going to reascent TB.
Okay. And you see the same thing you saw before, except that Banjo, the part that is Banjo, is now conscious.
I'm gonna say to him, "Hey, TB, you feeling okay?"
I'm gonna glare at Unagi, all intimidating, like I just got dragged out into the desert. Did we kill the Titans or
Both
the
dead.
Cyclopses? Then I'm fine.
Okay, just tell me if you feel like something magical is happening to you.
TV's gonna spit.
I,
Does spell
I don't think
resistance
you're
not help
that
me?
good, Usagi.
Does spell resistance help me at all?
With what?
Not being magically a bitch.
It absolutely helps you with not being magically a bitch. It's just this
This
this isn't
help.
this isn't exactly magic that's happening. Or rather, it
Okay.
is just not the standard type.
I'm at such a high negative, I can't roll any knowledge skills.
Yeah, you feel bad.
I'm at -6.
Yeah.
And the crapshoot of magical theory. Yep. Nothing.
You read something like this in a book once, but then you remember that, oh wait, I wasn't reading about magical theory when I was reading that book. Shit. I don't know.
Where's his video game logic?
Yeah.
I do have gaming, actually.
It's now the time for Raiden to roll his knowledge anime.
4 hits on knowledge video games.
Raiden, go ahead and roll me knowledge anime.
Let me double check the dice.
Impulse, did I get anything from my games?
Ah yes, thanks to Glorious Wound mods, here's what we get.
Hello?
Hello.
Do I get anything from my rolling game skill?
You will after Raiden gets the mighty one success.
Yes.
So,
Totally seen this episode.
So the blood exploding out of people like they've got 100 gallons of blood at 200 psi. That is completely normal according to anime.
It's never led me astray before. Hell, I'm still alive, so it must be kinda right.
But Usagi, using your video game knowledge, I mean, this obviously isn't a video game, but his essence is being backfilled with something. Whatever it is that...
Juliet.
Nope.
Okay.
I guess we go back to the base camp now.
Okay. So you guys head to the base camp,
Mhm.
limping along as you do.
Close sound banter. TB.
And as you all get back, one of the trolls at the gate comes forward. You're all alive. Did you win?
We got
We're not so
2
sure
more.
about that, and I make a pointed glance at TB.
We
I see.
need like a little break. And we'll be right on back on that.
Okay. And you are shown back to your tents.
Not another part 2 of this
I'm
run.
I'm gonna ask if they have any troll-sized restraints,
Why do you need them?
because
He'll
that
be
one.
fine.
I'm gonna speak up and say, so do you know what essence is? To the troll.
Oh god.
You'll see his hackles raise a bit
So
as
you know when
as
you
you
I explained
address him.
I say,
He stops you about 2 sentences in,
mhm.
and they take TB to a different tent.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sense the orc who took him away.
Trolls?
Yeah,
They all
Three.
have black auras.
3 hits.
They do.
Wait, they do?
Yes!
Oh God.
They actually do.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Fuck, we're all dead. We're all screwed. Oh shit.
Did no one
No,
ever, did no one ever sense the trolls until now?
Nope.
I'm going to murder Mal tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask
Provided even the nice, you still have working trodes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, my stuff is busted.
um
God damn it, Pulse, you must have been so proud of this moment now.
okay, so I'm gonna ask the trolls, hey, is our job over?
Have you cleared out? Have you? You see the troll look frustrated when he's trying to speak words that are using English and not his native dialect. Have you beaten them all?
The 2 you sent us after are dead.
Are there any left?
As far as we know, no.
Rebellion will speak up. There are probably.
Did we see
6
anything else in
more.
the cavern?
I'm gonna shush him before he actually finishes saying that.
Nope.
The troll looks at Usagi very, very angrily.
And Usagi,
Impulse.
roll-
Did we
roll
see any
dodge.
other entrances in the amphitheater?
Even though you didn't look, I will say that yes, you saw behind the Minotaur, he was standing in the way of a doorway. And as he moved, the doorway was opened.
I guess we gotta go back.
Yep.
Who's coming with?
I'm gonna look
Give me,
to.
Actually, no. Let's fucking rest first.
Mhm.
Yeah. We
Okay.
need
I need
at
my
least a
head
few
back.
days of rest.
All right.
And,
You guys
and
got a medic?
when
Yes,
the
they
troll
do.
when the troll looks angrily at Usagi, Rebellion's gonna be like, this guy doesn't know about the how many there are. This is his first time here. That's why he thought they were all dead now.
Yeah, sorry.
You should not be making that mistake again.
I won't. We won't stop until they're all gone now.
Oh no.
Good. And so, you guys have a choice. We can schedule for a follow-up, because truthfully, I don't have time for the next battle, seeing as it took us 3.5 hours to get to here.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have all of the other stuff of you digging around and stuff. So what you can either leave, which you will get 1/2 payment and some karma, and the run will be over. Or we can schedule a part 2.
Well, in character, Rebellion is really going to be saying we should leave.
Yeah, I
Um,
see.
I
Usagi
don't
is
think
thinking leave.
TB should be fighting these anymore.
Oh yeah, no. Either way, even if you guys were gonna stay for part 2, I would say TB has to go home. He literally could not fight. It would be like a week before he's gonna be able to fight. Like,
Yeah.
Well, even then, like with TB's apparent essence problem, I don't think he should come back.
yeah, no. You guys are gonna have to find another muscle anyway. Like, I was gonna stay here and try and talk to the trolls and figure out why they all have black auras too.
I mean, I was gonna go in tomorrow because I only need 1 night's rest.
Right,
Usagi
would
and-
want to finish it.
Yeah, bro, just 1v1 them. You got this. Just call for a duel. That's the rules, and they have to fight you 1-on-1.
Yeah, just sling
I
iron
would
over your
so
shoulder.
totally fight them all 1-on-1 if I could.
Just be like, well, you've played the game, you know the tactics.
Yeah, except if I was a mage and had the ability to sense, then yeah, I would. Because Impulse moves their weak spots around.
Yep.
So we can't just do the game logic.
Which is what I did the first time, which I think is why Impulse changed it.
Well, you were. Well, one of them had the weak spots move around, but the other one you were totally off base as to where it was because I had moved it. But yeah, no, I have changed the weak spots around a little bit just because I find it's more interesting in the Shadowrun universe to have it where they are as opposed to where they. So,
I mean, so far I've gotten through these with pretty much no damage. Like, I didn't take any damage from them. I took damage from Banjo.
This is like the third.
right,
time
but
I've gotten
you weren't the
that.
one that had to dodge the club.
Yeah,
No.
Ryan did great the first run. He only took some fallen damage this time, though.
he took a club to the face.
Yeah, that's
He's
normally,
still raring
that's
for
normally
more.
TV's job.
So, Raiden, you feeling like bad luck was a good choice?
Fucking best choice. What are you talking about? After I initiate, I'm gonna have to buy that shit off.
Yeah.
Maybe that black oily stuff will give you that opportunity. I'm disappointed no one surged this time.
Well, there was the possibility.
I need to check my math here, but we killed 8 before, right? Or
And there-
7
9.
before? And then
Okay.
There are 9
they,
kills so far.
and then they killed 1, and then we just killed 2.
Was
So-
Zenobia there 1 or?
I mean, technically, we killed 3 while we were here, if we're counting that boar.
The
Which
Zenobia?
I think was one of them. So,
Okay, just looking through the ones that we have left. It's
There's
either
Matt-
so there should be 4 left.
yes, Argus, I think.
Well, it's assuming that Pulse hasn't changed how many there are either.
Cenobius.
Like there's. Wait, no.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I
learned in
remember.
character that there were 14, I think.
I thought we learned there were more than that.
No, we originally learned there were 13, and then we learned there was 1 more.
Who did the
No,
snake
originally there were 12 after the
Oh.
first 2, and then plus 1, so 15 was what you know in character.
Okay.
go?
Okay.
And that was 15. That was 15 guardians.
And then there's
Oh.
fucking Malice at the end.
Please tell me it's gonna be like a prime run.
Oh, so I was right when I said there were 6. Okay, but completely by accident.
Yeah, Malice is actually Malice would be one of the easier fights.
Because you just dodge everything.
Mhm.
Run around him.
You just know he has something for that. So yeah, either
Yeah.
way, TB's gonna bow out. So
Mhm.
other than talking to some of the trolls, trying to gather some information about why they all have black aura.
Yeah, but like, we need to go back to Seattle, and Rebellion would definitely go to TB and be like, "Hey, can you, be our face because the trolls really like you, and explain why we need to go back."
I mean, I'd like to stay and try and finish the job.
Usagi is
I-
going back home. He's not staying near this until he gets called back.
It's
I need
not
more
going to
runners
happen
because-
without another person like TB here. We need another big hitter on our team.
Well, Rebellion hits fucking hard.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
until
he's
he gets knocked out.
Usagi hits decently hard too.
Hey, man,
But
when I
Usagi's
get
knocking
stabbed,
out.
good things
Oh.
happen, but
We need that extra body here, if nothing else, to give them
Yeah.
more targets. And it would be great if we could find someone else of TV's caliber. But
Yeah, just call up Deadman. I'm sure most would run to love both sides of the table.
I got Dead Man's comm link. I'll give him a call. He won't answer, or he's
God.
busy.
So we're going to organize a second or not?
I think
So-
we're
if you want to stick around, Bones, I will give you a guaranteed slot on the next one, whenever that happens. But in the meantime, just go ahead and play like you're still in Seattle.
Okay.
all right, I would like to stick around too.
I'm debating this.
So
because
I
I
just write half rewards today?
Yes, half rewards, so 5,000 apiece and 3 karma.
I want to keep Usagi around so he can be on the next run, but I don't really want him to die or get corrupted.
Nah, it's fun.
And that was 5,000 karma?
Correct. No, four.
Yen.
Yeah, 5,000.
Um,
5,000 million, 3 karma.
I'm working for the people for 1 karma.
Okay.
Am I going to work for people? Nope, I'm going to stick with with those rewards. And hopefully make it to the next one.
All right.
And
Should
I'm
start saving up for rent now. I only have 4,000 because I had to pay to put down my deposit of my Delta Titanium
Anyway.
bones.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, no, you guys have a great one. I
Oh,
hope
also
you all
I'm
enjoyed.
Thanks, Impulse.
raising. Oh, sorry, Impulse, real quick. I'm raising a skill.
Okay.
I'm gonna raise unarmed combat to 1,
All right.
and buy a pair of shock gloves.
Okay. That is good investment.
Hmm
Raiden, I'm gonna work for the people for 3,000 karma, and that'll put me at 13. So I would be able to initiate.
Okay.
And what do I roll for initiation again?
I would suggest getting a solo.
If it's your first, they generally recommend rolling unless you have really bad and can't.
Yeah, so it's going to be your magic plus, I believe.
Arcana.
No, it's Arcana for mages, and then it's something else for adepts.
I'm almost positive it's still Arcana because I had to take it on Mac.
Okay. Then yeah, it's magic plus Arcana. So
I need to
magic.
get a rank of Arcana then.
Oh, Impulse, do you want me to roll for the shock gloves?
It's a fucking pair of shock gloves. You can go to the
Stuffer Shack.
yeah, you can go to Stuffer Shack and get the knockoff brand, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's they sell those. It's kind of like pepper spray nowadays.
Next
Is-
goal.
Yeah.
Raise Usagi's unarmed to about 4, and then get a Lone Star Tactical.
But yeah, Raiden, you can go ahead and roll your magic flat.
Alright.
And if you get 1 hit, you're able to initiate. So go ahead and roll. Congratulations, Raiden, you have initiated.
Yay!
Or you will
Get
at
a PowerPoint.
at the end of the month.
Yeah, at the end of the month.
Yeah,
Alright.
30 days.
But good news. Getting a PowerPoint is a horrible idea for your first initiation. You want to get centering.
Yeah, adept centering.
Alright.
Dervish's adept centering is actually really cool.
What is she
What
do?
is it?
She shouts out tactical commands as part of her adept ritual to center. So yeah.
I think Max. I'm not going to do centering for my first one for Mac because I need the PowerPoint. But when I get centering, he's gonna sing "Oh Danny Boy."
Oh God.
For Usagi, his first initiation has to be masking, basically.
Yes, because if this were any run other than the Valley, you would have gotten punished severely for being a shifter.
For turning into a dog, suddenly.
Oh, for being a shifter, period.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten through 2 runs so far just because there have been no mages against me.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see you. Pulse,
Yep.
this was enjoyable, even though
You almost killed somebody again?
I almost, yeah, and I only got paid 5,000 million for it.
You guys need to stop doing half jobs.
The last time we stayed, we still didn't get paid shit.
Well, you guys knew walking in that you weren't going to get paid shit that time.
10k is decent.
Not to kill gods. TP doesn't get out of bed for less than 10k now, basically. Like, unless I know like there's a favor or something, like they suggest I will be getting something else, I almost don't take the job at that point.
Wow.
Unless it's the Valley and you can brag about killing gods.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like, this was both in and out of character. Like, TB needed to come back to prove himself, and he got his ass kicked again. I'm gonna go home, and Deadman's gonna put the fear of Deadman into me. Get your ass back there. I didn't take you in so you could be a little bitch. I'm assuming that's what he would say. No,
It would depend on what you tell him.
no, I tell him the truth. I always tell Deadman like everything. I give him a recording of the job. That's tactical information for him.
Right?
Look, he needs to know about the other runners. Like,
Hey, Deadman will know that Rebellion's story wasn't a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't believe you.